go.
Episode 10. Let's go.
That's where we're starting. Right when just Calvin's
Cops' lives matter. You said it.
You said it first.
And we're keeping that in.
Yeah.
It starts literally right when you say that.
Hey,
I was
well,
being
yeah, look.
sarcastic and stuff.
This is episode 10. We don't have a guest.
Sadly,
Do you want to explain what happened?
Who, me?
Yeah.
they declined because we're
fucked up.
trash.
They did not decline. We still have it set up going.
Yeah, they found out that there was somebody that didn't work at No Jumper on the pod, and then they backed out.
Oh God. The running joke of like, oh man, belt don't work at No Jumper.
Yeah.
Hey, what I say last time? You don't work at No Jumper. You're lame. You're lame.
You sound like Skeeter.
Honestly,
He's Skeeter.
he is.
Oh wait,
Skeeter.
I thought you were saying he sounds like Skeeter. I was like, yeah.
He was mimicking you.
Yeah.
Nah.
But yeah, nah. You don't work there. That sucks.
Yeah.
We're going to try to get you on, man. I'm trying, bro. Trust me.
It's all good, bro.
The fucked up thing is like people at No Jumper have came up to me specifically about you. And it's just like, damn, bro, like you don't even work here. Like,
Why are you bringing him up
like
for?
you would compliment all of us, man. Flacco's fucking with you. T-Rail brought you up.
I mean,
People
Flacco
fucking with Belt.
somebody ain't saying
I ain't
no
gonna lie,
shit.
bro. I cook Flacco and hoop. I seen him play Bossa. Nah, he's
You
getting
ain't,
to work.
you ain't even, the full video ain't even come out. You ain't even see me.
Nah, they put. I
He's
only
like,
seen
"I've
the
seen
edited.
enough."
I seen the edited one.
That was nasty.
He called you 5'9" in the vlog today. Bradley Martin, we did like a gym vlog with Flacco, Blasey, and Adam today, and he was just basically like, yeah, I beat like the best dude at No Jumper, like just really just.
Hey, I'll
You
take
know,
I'll take the best at No
you
Jumper.
That's crazy. Damn.
Who else?
It's
It was like
crazy.
it's weird because if I say he was like gassing you up, then I sound like a hater towards you. But
Yeah.
like I'm on your team, so it's just like I was just like, damn, Flacco, bro, you're gonna paint the picture like that?
Can anybody up there hoop?
He was ducking Kelvin's face.
Yeah, he was scared of me.
I mean, does
You already,
that count?
and you know about me.
Do I?
I cooked y'all plenty of times.
When's the last time you guys played?
The
Yeah, it's been a minute.
six string Laguna Creek point
All
guard.
right,
Six string.
Hey, we were nice at one point in time, you know. And I was small, so I wasn't really able to. I wasn't the stallion that I am today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you didn't
He
realize
grew
your
into
full
being a
potential.
stallion.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
I was like 5'7" when I graduated high school.
No shit.
I'm not lying.
Damn.
Yeah.
I hit my growth spurt late too.
Must be Anthony Davis so bad. Yeah, I had a 12-inch growth spurt senior year.
That would have been
up.
crazy. I wouldn't have been here. I would've
Dude,
been
I was
D1
tiny. I was
sooner.
tiny for a long time, bro. Like I'm still just average, but I mean,
Nah,
that shit.
Hey,
you
it's pretty nice to be average. Like,
know? I mean,
bruh, I'd hate to be like
Bruh.
short.
I was for real mad at my mom. Like when I didn't think I was gonna grow, because my mom is 5 feet even. I was like, you better not have played me.
you.
No, I didn't say that.
You
to
spited
her.
your
But
mad
I was
mom.
just, I was like, Mom, if I don't grow,
He got his finger to her
I
like,
was like,
motherfucking
if I don't grow, it's your genetics that causes this.
Did you say that to her? You verbalized that?
Yeah. She was like, but it's like jokingly saying it, but I'm just like, you know, like
Always
if
on
I don't grow,
jokes.
I was like, if I don't grow, it's your genes.
Mm.
Cause my dad was like 6 feet.
I feel like
6'1".
I'm not even supposed to be as tall as I am. I'm taller than both my parents, and I'm Asian. But I used to do dumb shit to try my best to grow, like hang on hang on the monkey bars for hell long.
Put
Drink
salt in your
milk.
shoes.
Yeah, drink milk, which
Drink hella milk.
till I threw up.
Salt in your shoes?
What?
Yeah, it made you grow taller. It was just a book, bro. I don't know.
I
They made
was
us
like,
read
yeah,
that
had
Some
shit.
Irish shit. He had a fucking.
I'm not even Irish, dickhead.
He had a. Nah, it just sounds like oh no, the luck
Like
of
an
the
old
Irish.
Irish
Yeah.
myth?
Yeah.
I mean, it was just some old book. You know those little books you had to read fucking as a kid? Those like, oh, you're in second grade now. You read second grade level books. I think it was like a second grade, third grade level book where it's just like,
Little Timmy was.
it's just like a big ass page with a big ass picture and then like 3 sentences. You know those books?
Yeah, I still read
Yeah.
those.
Those go dumb.
Like the worm book?
Like the Hungry Caterpillar.
That's
That
what
was one of my favorite
Yeah,
books.
exactly.
They snapped.
That was the one. You know why?
Why?
Because it was mostly picture.
Yeah. Words are trash.
Words
as a
are
kid,
overrated.
As a kid, words
as a
were
kid, for sure.
trash.
Learning how to read? Nah, that shit's not tight.
Yo, I'd really like to know how they made the I Spy books. Like,
I wonder who.
What, like the Where's Waldo?
nah,
Like,
like
what are the I Spy
No.
books?
I remember those.
Like
They were like collages of just random shit. It was like blue sometimes. It was green shit. It was like different categories.
I don't think they were 3D renders. Were they drawings?
I don't remember.
I feel like they probably had to be like drawings or paintings or something like that.
But that shit looked magnificent. Some of them.
But I mean, I'm more curious about how much they got paid for that.
Probably a lot.
What, the artist?
Well,
or just coming up.
The
with
artist is always getting jerked.
It'd be fire if one of us just came up with like a dope ass hot child book line where we're just like the Magic Tree House or fucking a series of unfortunate events.
Hey.
That was a little bit higher
that was
up
there. Yeah.
But what if we came up with like a kindergarten book? Like that'd be.
What was that author's name?
Lemony Snicket.
Yeah, Lemony Snicket. He had a funny ass name.
Is that that's his real name?
I don't know. I think that was just the name of the narrator.
Because I mean, your author name is kind of like your rap name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, that's
that was her real name.
That shit, wait, for real?
I think so. Or maybe
See, we never know.
Maybe just the last name is real.
Baby.
Because that's like a thing too. Ooh, if you were like exposing people in your book, then you definitely wouldn't want to put your name
in a child's book.
No, he's just saying like in a book in general.
Yeah,
like,
the 9/11 whistle blowing in a child's book.
Hella big pictures, but 3.
Yeah, just hella hidden messages like
fake.
Jet fuel doesn't melt steel.
Can you publish something without your name on it, or without somebody's name on it?
It's got to be some type of
name.
You can't just make a book, right?
Wait,
like make copies of a book and it's anonymous.
I don't know, man.
I don't know that.
We could write scripts, but hey, let's address the elephant in the room.
What is that?
The new set, the upgrades to the set.
You guys see the rug? Great rug.
Come on, there's now there's definition. There's definition because the black rug, it was just the shadows were so just nasty on film.
I wasn't able to get my fits and my sneakers off.
Let us know how you guys feel about it in the comments, man.
Yeah, please let us know.
Yeah. And the new shelf.
And the shelf. Shout out IKEA.
Got the knickknacks.
Yeah. Which one? Which one was this one called?
Ooh, I think it's the lack line. Or actually, I think this is lack. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, let us know how you feel about it. Even though we're probably not going to change anything, even if you don't like it.
We're just going to keep adding. But yeah, shout out to Home Depot. Home Depot rug. This is where.
Oh really?
Who would have thought? Home Depot got rugs in stock. Was
not
expensive.
How much has everything?
It was $120 for this rug.
Okay, I'm more of a
terrible. I mean, it is a pretty big rug though.
It's a big ass rug.
More of an offer up type of guy.
See, there's rules to offer up. I'm not buying. There's certain things. Rugs, I'm not buying. Like this couch, I bought.
Brand new rug.
But I mean,
in plastic.
Okay, but that's just like
he stole it.
I was going for convenience. I had just finished the pod. I was like, okay,
he'll drop it off to you.
All right.
You're just
you won.
I think he's talking about in the general sense of OfferUp.
I bought this couch on OfferUp, these chairs on OfferUp, this table on OfferUp.
Hold on, wait. This couch is from OfferUp.
Yeah.
Oh, we definitely gonna have to. Switch seats next
definitely
pod,
on
man.
sperm-ridden couches.
And you know what's fucked up is like. I pulled up to his house. He was cool, like a dude our age. He lived in like the Avas. It was like Ava fucking Van Nuys or some shit like that. And he's like, yeah, I'm breaking up with my girl, moving out, gotta sell all the shit. I was just like,
damn, this is a come up for me.
Like, damn. I was like, well, will you take 80?
Hey, I'm here, bro.
He starts breaking down.
Yeah, I'd be like, damn, I was like, well, she's here, or like, you know, just like sometimes people just share way too much, and it was just one of those times where I'm just like. I didn't know what to say.
What would you do if he started like breaking down crying? Like 80? That was
our special number.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'd probably be just like be there for him to cry on, be a shoulder to cry on, you know?
Like, yeah. Are you guys good in those situations?
Just like give him a shoulder. How about 70? Maybe 80 is a sensitive number right now.
I feel like with shit like that though, because it's a good ass deal for 80. So you got to give some context as to why you're selling it, or else I'm gonna be skeptical that you're selling me some shit that's broken.
Yeah.
I mean, it was in
a
good couch,
some sort of seance on it,
and clean as IKEA couch, perfect size.
Long as the leather's not cracking.
How much does this shit retail for?
Probably like $250, $300.
Yeah,
I mean, I think I bought it for $100. By the way, $100. I picked it up. It was 10 minutes away. OfferUp is really the plug, but I'm not buying rugs on OfferUp. It's just I don't know if people. I smoke, so it's like if there's smoke on it, if it smells, cats piss on it, or random shit like that. I don't trust it. You know, people can clean that shit off and wrap it back up and just make it look.
That is facts. And they'll say it's a no pet household.
They get
just like the shoe sellers. Worn ones
I'm not gonna lie.
There 3 different pictures with that fool. I'm wearing.
I was running that shit up when I was in high school.
Hey, worn once is
Selling
a
shoes?
fucking lie.
I wouldn't un-DS a pair of shoes and then call them DS, but it's like if they were lightly worn, I for sure wear them a couple times and still be like, you know,
worn once at Burning Man.
clean them back up again.
Worn ones. You'd hit them with that and clean them.
Nah, I'd be like very near DS.
DS. Very, very near.
VNDS.
Yeah, put the VNDS on there.
You're on Facebook Marketplace?
Nah, it was like a Facebook group.
Get jerked on there.
It was like Sacramento Sneakerheads.
SOS.
Oh, SOS.
Sneakerheads of Sacramento.
I was on that
too, buddy.
SOS,
Yeah,
man.
what
What a time to be alive.
Yeah.
They let y'all into that?
What?
Because it was.
Oh yeah, you had to get invited, or like you had to
you had to
request.
You had to request to get it.
Yeah,
Boy.
I know a couple people that didn't make it in there.
I was in there. That was
I was like, we were there when it was just starting. I felt like, you know, like the whole
Yeah.
Facebook Marketplace. Like,
yeah. That's what I was like. It wasn't. Yeah.
Were you in the?
That
Did you
was-
come in the game later, or I mean, I would expect it to be later because
Middle
you're just
school.
younger.
Middle school.
Yeah, right. So
Well,
it's
yeah,
like
well, that was probably around the same time.
it's
Then.
like senior year.
Cause yeah, I was in there like
fresh,
2011, 2012 type shit.
Yeah, sophomore, senior, somewhere around there.
Mine's like 2013, 14.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
kind of the same time.
Yeah,
Then, around
that's-
there. A little. Yeah.
Right when they started
Yeah.
upping the price.
But
of
I was
J's
on
and-
the fucking Hondas of Sacramento, on the JDM of Sacramento,
Oh, so you
car
were in the
parts,
car part.
selling cars, rims. I was trading rims like shoes, bro.
Mm.
That was the shit. And then it'd be like that gamble you'd always play, where it's like, all right, you just pull up to a dude's crib, check him out. You'd literally swap rims right there. And then you just drive off, and then you hope that your wheel's not shaking, because then if they're shaking, one
That
bent
means
or
one of
whatever.
one of the rims is bad.
Yeah.
And that was so.
That dude, the farthest I went was like US City for some rims to do like a trade, and that ride back as soon as I was getting on the freeway, because once you get on like 60, once you go like 60, that's when you'll
Can
know,
tell.
because then they'll start
Yeah.
shaking at like 60, 65.
I can tell.
These bitches did not shake, and I was like, they were nice ass rims too, expensive ass rims, CCWs.
Mm.
It was like one of those things where it's like, damn, these rims are pretty expensive to be on this Honda.
Mm.
You know,
That's fucking cool.
You know what's funny?
it
is
wasn't
that
an '89 Stang, but you know,
Yeah.
Nah,
it
bro,
was
don't-
something.
Don't hype
89.
up the '89 Stang like it was a real Mustang.
What's funny is I was in like a kind of like a small car group in high school, so definitely. Did you have like a car group?
You had the shocker on your G35.
the what?
On the G35, didn't you have a G35 in high school?
I did, yeah.
Did you have the shocker sticker on there?
No.
What is that?
It was just like a JDM thing. I thought you guys would know, but guess not.
Nah, man.
I was very lightly into cars though. My whole group was like into that shit. That's why I was like, it was by influence.
What was
But I
your-
really wasn't into it. Like
You were
that.
at that 1320, that little performance
13,
shop. On,
I was
in
definitely
Elk Grove.
there like at least 2 or 3 times a week with homies just busting moves, just
Getting
to do
parts.
shit. Yeah, it was literally just shit to do. Like we just
Damn.
lift our cars up and just work on it just to do something.
What was the crew name?
We didn't really have a crew because we kicked it with like a bunch of other crews, but we didn't have like an official crew. It was Rogue though, ROGUE.
Oof.
Homie had
Rogue Gang.
IS 300.
definitely not Rogue Gang.
Rogue status was fire. I always wanted some Rogue status shit. But, you
Yeah.
know, that's another topic. So you were Rogue Gang and you were just really just ducking EGPD like that in the G35?
We did some crazy shit.
How crazy.
So talk about it, man.
Yeah,
This
I
is
need
a
at
pod.
least, I need
You
at least
know?
one crazy shit story.
You ever
Not
ran from the
crazy shit.
police?
It was just consistently just like doing burnouts and doing donuts like in deserted parking lots and shit. But car meets, you know, it's regular car meets in the fucking.
He was
Bubba.
getting DUIs and you were burning out at empty car
the
lots.
yeah.
the Bubba shop, car meets and Targets at
Boba
Lowe's
shops are.
and shit.
The
like,
Lowe's one was crazy.
Lowe's
hot
was getting
spot.
wild.
The Lowe's one was sick. Man. Shout out. We need to let's start a car crew, bro.
Bro, I'm from the trenches. We was trying to get from point A to point B.
But you were faded getting from point A to point
Yeah,
B.
exactly. No, we were getting to from point A to point B to get faded.
Oh man, I can't believe that TikTok did. That's our most popular TikTok is your DUI story.
Which is crazy.
How do you feel about that?
I think it's cool.
You're carrying us right now.
It's cool.
I think it's cool.
Are you like when are you gonna take over this shit?
Yeah, when you're gonna be a leader?
When you guys stop just bounding me by these politically correct rules.
Just say it, bro. Just say it, man. Just say it, then. Just say it.
Nah, I'm not.
Do it. Do it.
You're bending yourself to those rules.
Yeah,
Am I?
yeah.
We're trying to open up the conversation so you can
Spread your wings
hopefully
and-
not be PC.
Yeah.
You guys sure about this?
Yeah,
Oh,
spread
for
your
sure.
wings.
It's either I spread my
And your ass
wings.
cheeks.
It's either I spread.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. See.
Bassa, let's talk about you being sick. How was that?
How was your flu symptoms?
Well, because you didn't have COVID, right? Or was that a lie? Because I'm gonna be real. When you missed the other day back from Legoland,
Yeah.
I was like, he's not sick.
Nah, I really.
not sick.
So I was telling him this. I definitely did some shit.
What does that mean?
Okay, so here, the night before Legoland. Oh, and this ties in with Game of Thrones. So Game of Thrones season.
I like to hear.
It's about to explode in his pants right
What I
now.
like to fucking hear, bud.
I was like, it was nighttime Sunday night, whatever night. The day before I had to go to Legoland, and I'm on like season 7, and I'm just like, I'm not even tired at all, and I'm like fully invested in season 7. And so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just pull an all-nighter, and I'm gonna just drive up to San Diego, go to Legoland with my family. And I was
Pull an
like,
all-nighter watching Game of Thrones.
I was like,
to finish.
I was
Like,
just
we
like-
have really came a long way on this pod.
I'm
I'm so proud.
I was really just
yes.
Well, see, this is your influence. You essentially got Bassa sick. Now that we're looking back at it.
wow.
Speak on it. Let me hear it. Keep
So
going.
Come on.
I'm basking in this right now.
I binge watched it up until like I didn't even the season or the series finale, like the last episode. I was finishing like driving.
And you did
On
that
the way
sober?
No, I took an Adderall.
Okay, see,
I had to take
that's
Adderall
the
'cause-
missing
It
key.
always go. Hey, it
You
always
took
comes
the
back to
Adderall
this.
the Monday morning
I took it
or that Sunday
I
when you
took
were
it-
all doing the all night.
I took it like 2-3 a.m.
That's that's
Hey,
crazy.
by that-
I've
by-
done worse.
By that
I've
time,
done
I
way
already
worse.
decided like before that.
I'm all in.
Before I even popped it, I was like,
You had the
yeah,
plan?
like I'm just like I can't even sleep right now because this shit is
This
I'm
is
locked in right now.
His juniors are getting busted.
So-
He's like, I need to pop an Adderall.
Yeah, I'm
right
just like
now.
I can't go to sleep. If I go to sleep, I'm gonna feel more shitty. So I was like, I'll just pop an Addy, finish up the series, and then drive there while I'm finishing the series.
Because what time did you have to be in San Diego?
9 a.m.
Damn, you got hella episodes. What? You
So-
popped it at 2?
Literally, I pulled up to the park, and then there's like 15 minutes on the last episode. I finished that shit. Very disappointed.
So
Obviously.
you finished the whole series.
I finished it.
Yeah.
I finished 2 seasons.
So did you.
Finished like the
I watched
last.
half an episode.
We're showing them some of the battles.
I
Hey,
fin-
I can see why you guys like it.
yeah.
It's
I
fire.
finished like 3 seasons in one night, basically.
Off the Addy.
Off the
Holy
Addy.
shit, dude. This is like a
Um,
dream come true.
So yeah, I go to, I go to Legoland, and I bring some shrooms with me.
Bro, what? Are you okay?
No, that's what I was
At
like,
Legoland with the fam. Fuck it. Why
Off
not?
the all-nighter, though.
Very-
Like,
no, that's what I
I
was
bring
saying.
some Donnie shrooms with me. So I took
He
a
was just
I t-
putting one on top of the
I took a
others.
0.5.
Stacking.
Took a 0.5 at Legoland, enjoyed myself at the aquatic area with my little brother.
Hey, that's a vibe.
It was vibing though. It was hot as fuck.
It doesn't stop there though.
And then towards the park closed up, and then there's like at our hotel there's a swimming pool. So me and my dad get some IPAs. Well, there was an $18 deal. It was like you get an IPA and you get a free whiskey shot.
So did you feel the shrooms by now, or were they worn
Yeah.
off?
So the shrooms by that point, by the time I'm drinking, it's like
They came away.
yeah, it's
Yeah, they come in waves, you know? How big was the
But
wave,
I mean, if he
though?
took 0.5, that was
the peak was when
Tsunami.
I was swimming for sure.
Okay, so what happened when you were swimming?
No. At like the aquatic area, it was just
Yeah.
like it felt really good.
Okay,
Um,
well, I'll come back to this. Continue your story. I bring that
Um,
up for a reason.
But yeah, I just started drinking, and then yeah, I got pretty
Schmizzed.
fucked up with my pops. But we had some lovely, good conversations with my dad.
So how did you get sick, though?
So I feel like I got sick just by doing all that shit to myself.
Yeah, I feel like the all-nighter really played a big part of that.
All-nighter, and
that's
then
when
you had all sorts of shit running through your system.
My immune system is just not fucking with it. And then I'm also around all these people in water.
Yeah, in the pool.
Definitely swallowed a lot of water.
I was like, peak shroom while you're in the water. You probably had your mouth open the whole time.
Just drinking it.
It makes sense now. That's why I brought up like, okay, when were you really peaking? Because damn, you were in the kiddie pool. Really, just did you see things? Were they moving?
Nah,
around?
it wasn't. Honestly, didn't really feel like that. It was just like I was fully in the moment. I like with shrooms. As long as I'm not bored doing something, then shrooms won't make me too much in my head. I feel like it's more just like
if you're occupied,
touch and all that.
Yeah. Last time I took shrooms, it was like the most I've ever taken shrooms, and it was like, okay, I'm glad I'm in the house right now. You know? Let me chill.
Let me chill. Some of those waves hit.
Could not be at Legoland in the aquatic center.
There was definitely moments where it's like when you're in public and you're on shrooms and you're like, why the fuck am I on shrooms right now? I'm freaking out.
Yeah, it's just like.
But that shit'll hit me for like 5 minutes. It just depends who I'm with. I was with my parents, so it's like I feel comfortable either way.
Shit, that would have made me way more anxious.
Yeah, I think it would have been bad.
Like Pops knows my face is melting right now.
My first time doing acid was at Coachella.
What year?
Wait. To end that story off, I ended up getting very sick, and I missed damn near a full week of work.
Well, I mean, it's been going around. That's not like you're not the only one who got sick this week. That's why I'm like, I don't doubt it. I was just curious because it's like, damn, you didn't have COVID, but then you were still sick. Like people
There's
still.
There's definitely some buildup. I also didn't get my booster shots either, so that's
because I got vaccinated.
I got vaccinated 2 shots, but I didn't.
I haven't got my booster.
I got 2 shots. Well, honestly, I think I might have gotten the booster.
The booster?
On accident?
A booster?
Oh yeah, I think you said you
on
got
accident?
Your first shot and then they gave you a
booster.
Yeah,
when I went back for my second shot.
You got it at a house party?
She gave
fucking get on accident.
Got it at a telly.
Well, like I went there and it's like you hand them your card like, "Oh, you got your first shot. Okay, you're here for your second." And then she gave me a shot and then she's like, "Wait, can I see your card again?" And she's like, "Oh, sorry. I gave you a half dose. Here's the second dose of your second shot. Come back in like 3 to 6 months or whatever for your booster." And I'm just like,
6 months.
Oh yeah, it is 6
months. Oh yeah, booster.
I'm like,
but they just gave you half. They just gave you a booster. They didn't give you your full second shot.
I think that's what she gave me. She accidentally gave me the booster, and then I think she realized she fucked up, and then she gave me my second shot.
Damn. Twice that, so you probably got really sick.
Well, I mean, the booster just sounds like it's half the vaccination.
Yeah.
But you basically got 1.5.
It's the same shit, I think. It's just probably different.
You got plugged.
Different amount.
You got plugged.
She gave you more than an eighth.
Yeah. She hooked me up, bro. I was vibing after that.
No, because after you get shot, like with the vaccine or whatever, they tell you to wait for like 15 minutes just in case you like die.
No, that's when she called me back up. I was sitting there waiting, and then that's when she was like, she realized she fucked up.
Really?
Yeah, and she called me back up there.
Right.
That's why I don't fuck with Sac. No.
You know, I had Sacramento in my notes, man. I really wanted to I wanted to dive deep.
It was just 9/16 too. It was just
9/16 day, you know.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to
you guys had
shout out to for family and friends. You know what I mean? Through a little 9/16 shindig. You know what I mean? Dig what I'm saying? Shout out to One Up Retro.
It looked pretty
back to back too. 9/16 and 9/17.
Yeah. It looked like a great turnout. Some of the guys performed. Shine, AB, Nate, Aka, Sleepy. You know what I mean? All the guys from Sacramento.
Some real Sac legends.
Yeah, man. It looked like it went really well. I'm actually kind of sad that I didn't go.
Same here. I wish it lined up because I'm there next weekend. I was like, fuck.
That was definitely more my vibe.
Yeah, that shit was definitely a vibe. Yeah, with the fake grass, I was like, damn. I fuck with fake grass. I fuck with AstroTurf.
Because like
Astro Thunder.
Right now, like the time, the month, you get the best summer nights because it's like it's not really summer yet, but it's like still a little warm.
Get the warm nights.
But then it cools off.
Yeah,
it's been cooling off. Nice, man. It definitely looked like a vibe. The mosquitoes looked like they were out though. It's fucking mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes.
I can't do that. Can't do mosquitoes.
I like the 90-degree summer nights. We've been getting him over here too.
Nah.
It was
I mean,
good.
just the
90
Sacramento
is
summer
heavy.
night.
90
like a
is
nice,
heavy.
like,
Nice 80.
Between 70 and 80, yeah.
90 is
But
like
90? That's like Vegas nights.
Hey,
It's
do you feel like
Florida.
Sacramento breeds alcoholics?
yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Can we
OD.
dive into this?
There's a
topic?
lot of
because there's nothing else to do.
There's a
Bro,
lot
I see it. I'm
of,
just concerned.
There's
you
nothing
know?
else to do, bro.
There's a lot of local breweries in Sac that
Yeah,
my dad
for sure.
attends to and regularly, and they just built. I'm really worried for my dad, by the way. They
Casino?
built that new fucking casino
Oh,
5 minutes away from literally like it's like probably
Just go down
1.7
Grant
miles
Line.
from my dad. Yeah,
Damn.
my
'Cause-
dad's right there next to Franklin.
Because that's the thing. Like the closest ones were Thunder Valley or Red Hawk,
Yeah.
and they were pretty
like 40
deep.
minutes.
They were pretty deep. So if you wanted to go gamble, you had to make a little mission.
You had to
Yeah.
prep too. It's like, all right, if
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose this money, I'm gonna take this
Well,
45 minute
well, like
drive.
those, well, like the big casinos. There's like the smaller ones on
the
like
Capital one,
Florida.
yeah, those are like
Yeah.
card houses though. They're not
Yeah.
real casinos.
But yeah, like
Yeah.
shit like that, you would have to make a trip for it or at least plan for
Yeah.
it. This one, my dad just been
Have you
pulling
guys
up
been to it yet?
regularly.
Nah.
I'm
Nah.
going
I wanna
to
go.
next weekend.
I'm kind of worried though. I feel like it's kind of a hot spot for just like shootouts.
Just
Yeah.
I've heard that. Yeah, one of the homies told me that.
I'm just
that it's
like,
already a
fuck.
hotspot for that?
Well, yeah, because it's like
I mean,
everyone. It's literally close to everyone. Elk Grove,
That's the
Sac,
thing. Like, I feel
Stockton,
like
like
niggas in
Lodi.
Sac, like, they don't know how to just kick it.
They might be kicking it.
There's
too
no
hard.
clubs too. It's just
Yeah,
restaurants and
like-
casino.
I want to go because that has been a myth for so long.
The
Growing up in
mall
that
and the
Sac,
casino?
you know, at Sac and like Elk Grove area,
For
bro,
real.
big ass myth. And now they just randomly popped it open.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I
They're
want to
finna
go
move
because
back.
it's a thing, man. It's a thing. Like new casinos, you win.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
There-
when
there's
New
like
casinos,
extra,
you gotta go.
There's
But
so
when
much-
does that expire?
there's so much extra incentives.
Like a month? Like who makes up those rules?
Nah, I feel like it has to be at least like
Oh wait,
6
yeah,
months
because
to
they
a
have
year
hella
type
extra
shit.
little like
There's hella bonuses.
Like
Yeah, there's
if you're
hella bonuses
if you're on
to-
blackjack,
to-
there's like
to draw
extra.
people in.
Yeah.
They got your dad
Got my dad what?
hooked up?
Oh yeah, my dad's every time he wins, he sends me some shit. But he's been winning off the slots. The slots are paying out right now.
Mm.
We gotta go make a move.
Yeah, I fuck with your pops.
My dad be going in.
he be going in. He definitely be going in.
He's just
Yeah.
like,
I
remember
don't,
this?
I
Wait,
don't,
wait,
I don't know if I should tell something.
No,
that
no.
he told me.
Yeah.
Wait, that he told you?
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Well, I don't know about
Anything you
that.
gotta think about, don't do
I
it.
don't know about that.
But what's his biggest win that he's been sending you?
The slots have been hitting for like over 1,000 each time for him.
Oh, it's Sunday. I would say, damn, we should just drive to Vegas tonight.
Ooh,
ain't never too
that'd
late.
be a vlog.
If we had Monday off tomorrow,
Fuck it,
Just
man.
take
We'll
it
just be
off.
sick.
there's no
We'll-
holiday.
Yeah, we'll give ourselves a Monday off. How about
It's
that?
Labor Day.
We
part
deserve that.
Ain't it
Cheers to
We
episode 10, boy.
Yeah,
Two. Finish my beer.
Hey, ain't it,
You want
ain't it
another one?
crazy?
No, but I'd like a blunt.
Ooh, all right. I'll scroll up.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I love your hat for the 5th time.
Bro, I'm gonna wear it every time.
Every time.
I almost didn't wear it today, but I'm like, you know what? Let me keep this shit going.
Nah, please.
He's like, nah, I know I'm gonna get
Yeah.
hella love from Trev if I put
Yeah,
this
man.
one on.
Yo, Trev, you ever been to Coachella?
I've been one time.
What year?
The latest year.
Oh, word.
Last year, right? Or this year?
Word.
Why?
That was like the first one that I missed, like, cause
Yeah,
I think
I
I
was-
went 4 or 5 years
This is
consecutively.
very late to the party.
Yeah,
I felt late to the party
I
too.
still haven't been.
it's all good.
It was cool. Why you asking me?
I was
I'm
just
ready to
asking.
hate on Coachella right now. Are you ready?
Nah, I'm about to show Coachella mad love.
Well, cause the thing is, like, I'm fucking old. Like, I'm older now. Like, I left. I was out of there by like
But you didn't.
8 to 10
You did-
every night.
What? You
And I didn't go. And I didn't do any drugs. And I didn't go with the group.
You-
So
no,
yes,
just
I
about to say-
realized I
was about to
fucked
say,
up.
no, I was about to say you didn't do enough
No
drugs,
group?
buddy.
Yeah, I didn't do
It's
no
do
drugs.
drugs.
It's drugs and group.
And
though.
group. And
Yeah.
group.
Wait,
Me and my
and
girl were
did you
just on
camp?
some chill vibes. No, fuck no.
Wait, what do you mean? Fuck no. Look, man. Look,
That's the whole experience,
When you
right?
when you
Yeah.
go when you go to Coachella, bro, like camping, it might seem shitty, it's hot as fuck, like but you know what I mean. You go all through all these trials and tribulations with your camp group. You know what I'm saying?
See, he didn't
And then-
have the group.
I had
And
no
then-
group.
I
That's
know,
where,
I know,
you know,
I know. That's why I'm explaining.
I don't want to make
So
a new
that-
camp group though. In
so
like
that-
while I'm there.
No, you don't do that.
Yeah, no.
That's how you get robbed.
Just join forces.
But you know why people are doing that all day?
Yeah, all day. But you know what I mean? You feel this pain all throughout the day, and then once you get into the festival, it starts to cool down. Shit looks mad beautiful, and then get some toxicants in your system. You know what I'm saying? Like it.
I love those.
You know, shit kind of changed my life the first time I went.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you took acid the first time.
I took acid the first, like, bro, like day one, bro. Like, I kind of wilded out.
See,
I took. My bad. Go ahead.
No. Let me hear about you.
Yeah, what'd you take?
This is at a point when I was getting Adderall for very cheap. So I was on Adderall.
How much Adderall?
30 milligrams.
Oh my god!
Right?
Extended release or quick release?
Extended release, of course. It's gonna be a long day. 30 milligrams of Adderall, and then I got about blackout drunk, and then I did cocaine to pick myself back up. Then I ate a handful of shrooms, right? And then I did acid for the first time while I'm blackout drunk on Adderall and on cocaine.
And shrooms.
Wow, you really trust your heart.
Yeah. Like, no. I feel like I should have died, but I didn't. You know what I mean? And here I am.
Do you remember anything from that?
I remember vaguely, like, I remember Future set. Yo, no, you don't understand, bro. Like,
that's what brought you back?
Preaching to me.
Bro, it don't matter how on you are when you hear March Madness, it will bring you back. And, bro, he brought out Drake. And at the time, Fake Love was out, and I hated that song. Like, I really hated it, but seeing it live and the whole crowd singing, I was like, straight up to my face.
No,
like, that shit slaps. God damn.
I'm gonna be real, bro. This last time I took shrooms with my girl, like, we were dancing on the couch, like, just vibing. Like, the craziest experience ever. So I could imagine what acid like is in Coachella. Like, I couldn't control it. It's just like, you just gotta just like
move.
Really just vibe. Like,
no, I was dolo. I split up from my group. Cause like
so you just back. You just hopping on butt on random bitches.
I was not hopping on butt on random bitches.
HOB.
Here comes PC. Right.
Like I just wasn't like. I was so on that, like, I just felt the energy, and like the energy from the group that I was with at the time, or like maybe like one or two people from the group, like it just was fucking with me, and I literally just like didn't say anything.
Like,
and
bad energy.
But like it was just making me uncomfortable, and I had to just.
There was
like,
couples fighting.
That's the thing. Yeah, when you're when you're on psychedelics,
bro, that's the most awkward
you gotta
thing.
like, when you're in psychedelics, you gotta just
you're so
take
sensitive.
yourself. You gotta take yourself out of that situation.
You're so sensitive to energy.
Yeah, I was like, you have to be very aware of. Like,
No, I thought this was the reason you took the shrooms.
No. That's not the reason why.
Oh, when you're on and someone's fighting or something, you can sense, you can feel conflict.
I can feel it, and the thing is, I have the resolution in my head. I could fix this for you guys right now, but I know you guys aren't gonna listen, and you guys are fighting. Like, the reason for the fighting is so dumb to me.
So I'm gonna just leave.
So I'm gonna just go doski.
So wait,
go see Future. Go see
so
Hendrix.
you guys all took acid as a group?
No,
I wasn't
just
there.
by yourself.
No, it was just. I didn't go
He's
with
talking
them.
about his.
No,
Coachella.
I know. I'm saying like
hit your group,
because I'm thinking, damn, this couple I'm with, they're fighting. I'm gonna leave them and pop this acid by myself.
No,
and
no,
then
no,
be
no,
lit. You know?
No. We had a camp group, and then my cousin had a fat camp group with like all of his friends and shit. So, and they were like in walking distance from our campsite. So we would turn like pregame at ours, and then before we went into the festival, we would go fuck with them. You know what I mean? At their campsite, and then walk in with them. You feel me? Brody had some acid. You know what I mean? He gave me a handful of shrooms. I was like, fuck it, man. I'm young. Fuck it, dude. Young Future.
Was that the most drugs you've taken in one sitting before?
Yeah.
But it was worth it though. You loved it every moment.
Every moment.
You didn't have one bad experience off that shit.
Off what? Off drugs or
just off acid that night?
Off
like
the
you didn't
crazy
get in your head at
it
all.
does cross your mind
No.
at least for like 30 minutes, right?
No.
And then you break out of it.
No, I didn't, bro.
I feel like there's too much
that's the
going
power
on
of
at
Future.
Coachella.
No, that was like that. Like maybe if I was just on acid, but the alcohol,
Yeah.
it kind of just like I don't know, bro. I was feeling great, man.
Were you skipping
I
around?
was on ecstasy too.
Oh man.
At the same
Well,
time.
yeah, that'll do it too.
Yeah.
So you were
That'll
just
work.
galloping.
Yeah, I was literally
I could tell.
Yeah, because he was like, "Were you skipping around?"
Damn, you should.
Because Coachella is like that's the vibe. It's like you take drugs and skip around. Like
Yeah, it's all grass.
You should have.
Yeah.
You should have worn GoPro.
Yeah, nah, facts.
Did you go in that thing that's like a different color, like the tower
The
thing?
spiral.
I went. The first time I went was before.
It
Before
wasn't
that.
there.
Yeah.
Ooh, true OG.
True OG. Yeah,
So
man.
then, how did you get back to your like how long did this last, and then how do you go back? You know, like
how do you?
Because
find your
Coachella
group
is a
again?
fucking clusterfuck. When
Yeah,
I was
no,
there,
it's huge.
It's just so much. It's
It's
so
huge.
overwhelming.
Yeah,
Hella
there's so
people.
many people. But look, yo, there's something weird about energy, bro. All right, so towards the end of the night, you feel me?
I'm about to roll it.
Think I was leaving. Some said they just brought out the Migos. Bad and Bougie was out at the time.
Oh,
So I'm walking around Dolo, still chilling. Like I'm like extremely
Yeah, I got you.
okay.
My bad.
No,
my
you
bad.
This
good,
is
no,
not
you
my
good.
weed, so I had to ask because weed it was if
Yeah.
I could roll it up.
Oh yeah.
All right, word.
Towards the end of towards like, midday, like it's starting to get a little bit dark. I'm way more coherent now. Just walking around, feeling good. I have like 6 blunts in my pocket. I'm just
All
smoking.
folded up as fuck.
No.
They're all flat.
No, I have a special like box container that I used to stuff in my sock before I went in, and then they would just be perfectly fine. You feel me? And then I'm smoking, and then I hear somebody say Ryan, like screaming it, and it's like, yo, there's so many people there. There's so many people named Ryan. I don't even turn around, and then they keep screaming it, and then somebody grabs me by my arm, and then it's my group.
And they found you?
Like they were just sitting on the floor, and I happened to walk past them.
This is how many hours later
Probably 6 hours later.
from leaving us?
Yeah, 6 hours. I was lost.
And you weren't even looking for them though.
Yeah,
huh?
nah. There's
Yeah, you're
and
probably just-
there's no service in there, so no contact for me. They're like, yo, where the fuck is Ryan? 6 hours, and then I was dolo posted.
Are you even looking at set times at that point too, or are you just kind of just wandering like wherever you hear music?
Nah, I'm looking at sets. I kind of make a plan throughout the day, but you really have to plan it well, cause one stage might be like a 6 to 7 to 10 minute walk, depending on how far it is.
Or
It could be deep. Damn. But yeah, man.
So
Shouts out Coachella, dog.
you're
you
basically
already did
saying
the
do
Drug
acid at
Olympics.
Coachella.
Do
Is that what you're recommending right now?
He did
Wait,
the
what'd
race.
you say?
do ecstasy at Coachella. You have a great time.
Yeah, I was like
Yeah.
acid. I feel like acid or shrooms when there's that many
That's
people.
tricky.
There's,
Yeah, it's tricky.
there's too many things that like could just situate your mood.
Yeah, man.
I feel like I'm just ultra sensitive to everything at that point. Like
If you're gonna do acid or shrooms, you might as well candy flip or hippie flip. Actually, drugs are bad.
now that I'm thinking
Now
about
that I'm
it,
thinking about it, but yeah, too many of those experiences where I felt like I should have died with how many drugs I was on, and I didn't die. I feel like it gave me a little bit too much confidence in myself. Like, damn,
I'm invincible.
I'm invincible. I can just do any drug.
the world is
drug
your.
king.
The world is I'm the drug king, but which was just really bad because I was probably really harming my body. Either that or I'm just special ed.
Or maybe you really do have superpowers.
But yeah, recommendation is strictly uppers at
Yeah.
festivals and shit.
Oh, for
No,
sure.
Like I don't even like smoking at.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel
But
like
I feel like
only will if I'm
extremely
hella on.
up. Yeah.
like
Like I need to
if
come
I'm
back.
rolling,
That's,
yeah.
that's the only point of bringing weed in.
If I'm rolling hella hard,
But I
or
would
some
definitely,
shit.
I would definitely recommend music festivals to almost anybody that likes music. Like even if you don't really, I don't know, man. Some people don't enjoy being around like large masses of people like that, and like I can understand. But like, if you put yourself in the right position, you're not always gonna be just completely in congested situations. You know what I mean? You might be in a couple of them, but you kind of get used to it. But it's a great experience, dog. The right
And you can
ones.
control that too. You don't have to be in the.
You don't have to
fucking
be in the
crowd.
front. Yeah, you don't have to be
People
on the
think
rails.
everything's a mosh pit.
And nowadays, bro, they will turn anything into. I seen a video on TikTok about, at a Baby Tron performance, and yo, they were opening up a mosh pit waiting for the beat drop. Like yo, and if you know Baby Tron's music,
it's like,
There's no beat drop.
it's just
the same
continuously
beat
going.
going.
yeah, it's like
Shitty
it's just
Boys.
17 different beats.
And rapping about his uncle selling dog shit.
Monkey in it.
The festival, I feel like festivals they're too much now.
Yeah, I'm kind
They're
of
way too much. I much rather
Nah.
just see one solo artist that night. Like I'm tired of
Nah.
standing.
Well,
I'm tired of all the groups. I'm tired of
well,
all
see,
the
I-
people. I'm tired of
you
all
never
that
you never
shit.
left like got done with a concert like damn it's over. Like bruh, it's like an
I
amusement park.
always get that feeling.
It's like an amusement park for people that love
see,
music and art.
I would
Okay.
enjoy seeing multiple artists, but it's just the whole atmosphere of festivals that I feel like I'm kind of
Coachella, bro. They have like 7 different people playing at the same time. what the fuck are we supposed to do then? It's just like I rather
Pick one.
Pick and choose.
I like more like
I'm coming for this
specific festivals. Like one of my favorite festivals was that Her festival in Concord.
That was probably a vibe.
That one was fire because it was only 2 stages, and then the main stage, the smaller stage, shut down for the main spot at night. You know.
I know what type of dude you are. Like, you gotta have a section. Whenever you go out,
I gotta have a chair.
Yeah, you gotta have a section.
chair.
You gotta have a section.
I gotta have a chair, man, because, dude, I can't do the standing up shit. Like, my back hurts. I can't stand. I don't like fighting for shit. I don't like having to go to the bathroom.
You don't have to.
What you mean you don't have to?
Just
Yeah, you
go-
don't have to when you got a seat or a
Just-
section.
No.
Just go in your pants.
No, I mean not the bathroom part, but you don't have to. You don't have to be like around. You don't have to be fucking.
It's
was
whatever your vibe.
I'm trying to
though.
be close,
I was
though.
about to make a bad joke.
Yeah.
I like turning. I like turning up and shit. It just depends what your vibe is. Like if I'm with a girl, I'm not doing all that.
Chilling.
Well, that's the thing.
we're
I'm
in a
mostly with my girl.
Exactly. So that's where it's like,
That's an important factor too.
yeah.
Because we talked about it and we're like, Coachella, it's a different vibe when you don't go with a group. You know, like we could have been
Yeah.
that couple fighting, bro. Like
It's fast.
yeah.
double dating to
Oh,
Coachella.
That's a topic.
That sounds like
Double
a
dating to Coachella.
recipe for disaster.
Nah, that can either be really good or really bad.
You want a double date, Trev?
There can only be one couple in the group, or how
That
many couples?
fights?
There's like the one
You're
like
just saying in general.
the one established couple that like they've been through thick and thin, you know, the old couple.
They
Then
can-
there's like that newer, younger couple, and then there's like
that are trying drugs out for the first
yeah,
time,
yeah,
and so
yeah,
they're
yeah.
like,
Then
They're
there's
still
like,
experiencing shit
there's
together.
like 3 or 4 like random homies that we all know each other, but it's still like the
Mhm.
circle, you know. Like that's what I expect like the Coachella group to look like. You know, we're just like, all right, I see the dynamic here, you know. Like that young couple was probably fighting on your trip for sure.
Definitely.
It was
mean-
you.
Nah.
I was fighting with my bitch, and
So I
I
took
just,
hella
I
drugs
just
and
left her
dipped.
and took acid.
Went to go see Future. Have
Nah.
Future preach to me real
Man,
quick.
that'd be a fucking plot twist.
I've never been to Coachella while in a relationship.
That's
Would
good.
you? Is that something?
Yeah,
Just-
I'll be down.
You're like, according to Trevor, it
Of
sounded
course.
boring as
Sounds
fuck.
trash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you made it sound trash, my boy.
So
No,
it would be.
we're cool. It's just like when you're with a girl, it's just a whole different vibe because it's like,
You can't just wild out, and
it's not even
and
about
like,
wild
So
out.
do you-
you're
feel
kind
like-
of responsible for a human being.
Yeah, it's
it's
like I
like-
can't get fucked up. I'm not getting fucked up.
Want to
like
make sure
that.
she's comfortable.
And if we're both getting fucked up, it's kind of scary, you know.
So
It's
do you
like-
feel like you'd have a good time if it's just all boys? Like it's just the
Yeah.
boys like rocking.
Because
Like,
we just gotta fend for ourselves.
I mean, I'm
I
not
feel
saying
like
I
you-
didn't have fun. I'm
was
saying how
like-
he,
he was
I'm
like,
saying how
wait,
he
wait, wait,
interpreted
wait.
my story as not being fun. I had a blast.
all boys. I don't like the way you said that.
But you know, yeah, definitely with the homies, you definitely could like, you know, it's just obviously it's like
It's
doing
just
this pod.
different.
Yeah, it's different. But like, I'm more like the low key type, where it's just like I don't
Like, I
like.
don't fuck with fake people.
no. Like I just don't like rubbing elbows and like pushing people and shit. But I'll do that with my bros. But when you're with a girl, it's like you gotta box people out
Yeah,
so people don't
literally.
fuck with her and do all
Yeah.
that. So it's like if I'm with my girl, I'd rather just be tucked off in a section or a
like you
chair.
know she's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
gotta
comfortable.
be the protector.
But if
right now.
I'm with Sam, bro, I'm knocking. Watch out, bro. Wait, is there problems?
you gotta watch out for the frat boys in college.
No.
jerseys
He's
Yeah.
knocking shit out. We're knocking shit out, man.
And
The
the
homies
or
are
the
just
open
trying to
Hawaiian
fight.
shirts.
In the LeBron James jersey.
The LeBron, the Miami Heat LeBron.
Yo, and the frat dudes are definitely gonna be looking for Trev now after after the pod.
Yeah.
After that fucking TikTok.
You got
Yeah.
a bounty on your head.
Yeah, nah.
A
Fuck.
Greek bounty.
A Greek.
He's just mad he didn't get a bid. How did they know?
Yo,
How did they? You're trying to be a part of Alpha Psi Omega Kappa.
I mean, you could
So-
tell me about it. You were
I wish I-
involved.
I
I
wish
know
I
you were
could.
really in it.
I went
me
to
and
a-
Boston
I
stay at these
definitely-
college conversations.
I went to my handful of frat parties for sure, but never pledged. Couldn't do it.
He wanted to hella bad.
Nah, like I feel like maybe if there was a
You had a
frat
comb
that,
over.
like, I don't know. Like I felt like I didn't fit in enough with any. Like none of them spoke to me enough to where it's like, all right, they align with like how I feel and shit. Like they all seemed very like
Bro,
party. Yeah, like
white. Just say
alpha
it.
male white party bro down.
But isn't San Jose like Asian? more Asian.
It's pretty diverse.
A lot of Asian,
but I
a
mean,
lot of Vietnamese people.
but you have to think about fraternities. Like fraternities, for the most part, they've been around for almost 100 years already. So it's like the ones that are established.
Yeah, that sounds white.
sure.
That's all you
they're
gotta
like-
say. It's been
they're
around
like
for
a lot
100
of
years.
white fraternities, and then there's like Latino and then African American fraternities.
And how much you want to bet he knew somebody named Kevin Nguyen in college?
For sure.
I knew one in high school,
Kevin
Yeah.
Nguyen, fucking.
but yeah. it's
So you
just
could
like,
make
I
that
don't
joke.
know.
Jamie Tran. Or like,
That's
Joey
not personal.
Nguyen.
nah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of those. I feel like everybody has a cousin named Jamie Tran. Well, every Vietnamese person.
Yeah, I was like,
A couple Johnsons.
some Williams.
So,
But yeah, never.
so you never rushed.
I had roommates.
Did you regret
did.
that?
Because that was the thing. It was like I'd meet everybody or homies that I knew that were rushing. I just be like, hey, once you in there, let me know how it goes, and if you guys are ever throwing something,
You want
I'll
me?
pull up.
You want me to ask?
Ask.
Ask what?
Whatever the question
What's
is.
rushing?
Rushing?
Mm-hmm.
So rushing is just like pledging to the fraternity. So at the beginning of each like school year or each semester. So like honestly, like damn near right now, or probably like a couple weeks ago, like people were rushing for fraternity. So like you're walking around the quad and they each have like a tent set up.
Yeah, they got like booths.
Yeah, and it's like they have little fucking cornhole games and shit like that, and you can go up to each one, and it's like
You sign up and then you go to their events.
yeah. So then it's
So
like that evening they'll have like a get together where everybody that wants to pledge they can come hear more about it, and then
And they have the torches lit and the paddles out.
No,
that's damn near that's damn near at the end.
Yeah. That's like when.
So after you
I've never been that
pledge-
deep in it. I'm just
After-
saying.
Yeah, it sounds like they're quite knowledgeable
Yeah,
about this
y'all had
subject.
Bro, I was on campus for the first two. Like you're literally around it.
And that's what it happens in movies. So I'm just going based off that.
I
He
just
was in
seen
the mix.
Monsters University.
Yeah,
Stomp
it's
the
like
yard.
you have to get a bid from people that are in there, and then the people that get a bid, then you go through the rest of the semester trying to get in.
You
That's
gotta
when
get
like
a-
the hazing and all the other shit.
Teach them about bigs and littles.
Well, I've definitely seen bigs and
That
littles.
shit's so
Yo.
annoying. Bro. Oh, this is my.
Yo, it
this
was.
is my.
I love my big.
This is my grand big.
This is my big.
I feel like
I
it was
have no
more with the.
idea. I have
feel
no
like it was-
idea what y'all.
I feel like it was more with
Bro.
the females. Bigs and littles is like, all right, say you're.
It's like
I'm
your
al-
OG, bro. I'm
Yeah,
telling you, it
literally.
mimics gangs.
Yeah,
Like gangs.
yeah.
Exactly.
It's
It's
Like
like
just mimics.
if I was already, if we were in the
wow.
frat, if we were in the frat already, and you're pledging, you want to be in the frat, you're pledging, you're getting hazed, but I gave you a bid, so you're my little.
So
You're my OG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, yeah,
but,
okay,
but it's like you're an OG, but you're assigned one little homie.
Is this?
I don't know. How it
Is
works
it
on the
every
other side.
time like you're together though? You have to address them. Like you have to introduce
I don't know
them
how that
first.
goes.
Nah,
or,
but
like-
I-
They do a secret handshake.
I'm not sure.
On social media, they address them. My big.
But yeah, it's like, yeah, they're always like, oh, this is my.
wow,
Man.
that's
Yeah.
interesting.
He wants to be in one now.
Plot thickens with the gang.
The Greek gangs?
That's why.
Parallels.
Yeah.
The dancing gangs.
There's a lot of parallels in there.
Sure. That's what I was saying. Like, is it just illegal? Like, is it a? It's a game.
It's a legal gang.
Dude, some frats you has to get branded and shit.
Yeah.
That was more of
Oh
the
shit. Well, look, you know. You
definitely
know?
more of like the historically black college or like the
branding ones.
HBCUs. Yeah. I know like Q Dogs and shit like that. They do the branding. It's
Yo-
it's.
That's
Yo,
nuts.
I don't think
Yo.
it's mandatory now. Like it's more of a choice thing. Like you don't have to get branded. I don't think.
Crazy.
Yo, have y'all been seeing the videos of like the Qs and all of them like they're doing the line dance?
Yeah.
And you know when they're trying to look hella like seductive. There's
That's-
hella videos on TikTok of them just like licking their lips.
That's
and
the
going
kappas.
crazy.
The niggas with the candy canes. Those are
Nah,
like
it's been multiple. I've seen them
there-
in different
hella
uniforms.
theirs?
Yeah, hella that, hella just.
What is that?
Just like, I'm trying to go home with something tonight. It's crazy. It's like a mating call, bruh.
But they have like, I forgot what they're called, but they have like get-togethers where it's like, oh, this fraternity and this sorority, they're having like a little
It's like a
function.
range of marriage.
Hey, so let me ask you
Damn
guys a
near, though.
hypothetical though. Say you guys were fully involved in the frat shit, right? Would you guys put your frat in your Instagram bio?
In college,
It depends where I'm at in life.
maybe. But it's like,
Yeah, because like you kind of have to bang it.
Yeah, you do have to
You
make
kind of have to bang
because
it.
it's like if I'm not in a
It's
good
your
position, if my
house.
career isn't successful, if I'm not in a successful position right now,
Like, I'm a banging.
That's all there is in college. That's like,
it's like
everybody's
and
going
every
to school.
every other fraternity, bro. Like,
It could be like a tactic to get follow backs too, though.
yeah, like that's gang. That's gang right there.
That's gang.
He's
Or
a
like with the
Omega?
girls.
Or that's a op.
No, for sure.
Because that's like the whole thing. That's
They're
why,
for sure.
you know?
That's why a lot of dudes, not a lot of dudes, but there was a handful of guys that they joined for
The bitches.
kinship. Yeah, like homies,
And
like
the
friends.
bitches.
And it's automatic, not automatic, but it's like they have get-togethers with sororities a handful of times each semester. So it's like
fuck on each other.
or it's just like an automatic meet. Like you don't have to, you know what I mean? It's literally already set up for you. It's like speed dating.
But that shit's on your resume for the rest of your life.
Well, they
Well,
market
it's
it
like-
like you could put it on a
I
fucking
could put-
resume
I could
and
put
shit.
anything
right?
on my resume.
that's
Like
what I'm
because
saying.
it's
You-
supposed to be like some giving back shit, right?
But
Like
see,
you do
that's
shit.
the
It's
thing.
like a club. Like it's
I've-
an achievement,
I don't
right?
know
Yeah.
how much
No.
it is after the fact though.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
I've
like,
heard that you can get in positions where if, let's say, their hiring manager at this
for
company.
sure.
Well, it's all
was a-
networking.
That's what I'm saying. So it's
Yeah.
on your resume for the rest of your life. So you kind of have to bang it. You have to, because it's
You
like
have to bang it.
This is
30 years
something I
old
did.
with the you
Well,
out,
they
once
still-
you're out of college, you can't be putting that shit in the Instagram
so?
bio.
Oh, Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
But resumes,
facts.
resumes is fine, right? Rest of your life.
I don't
feel
know. I'm
like
not putting that shit.
unless
in no
I held a
resumes.
position, I'd take that shit off.
I heard that shit works though. I heard that
It
shit can
can,
get you into
but
some shit.
it definitely can.
Well, it's probably just based on.
Cause you think
It's
about
based on your bros, the
think
bros
about-
you rushed
yeah,
with.
exactly. Think about the people that
Your rushing bros.
that was in your frat together. Their fathers are probably rich as fuck, or whoever their family's
Well,
probably
yeah, that's why it's like
rich family.
it gets different when you get into like
It gets deep.
the Stanfords and like
Ooh.
you're in those
Now
kind of
he's talking.
programs and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you're in those fraternities. It's like the alumni there and the money that they're putting up for the programs and all that other shit. Like it weighs way heavier.
Oh god.
San Jose
San
State.
Jose.
Well, I mean, it's kind of it's in the tech capital type shit. So
Nah,
you
y'all be doing like car washes and shit, bro. The frats out there.
cookie and bake sales. and
Yeah, man. You know Stanford ain't doing no car washes,
shit.
dog.
No,
Naked
hell
car
no.
washes.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah. That's some shit though.
Damn.
Getting wet with my big.
Dude, because
Yo,
now
hey,
it's like.
Kelvin want to come over though.
Nah.
Have you always had that hairstyle?
For a minute now, damn near. I was just thinking about cutting
Nah,
it
you
off.
used to have just a straight Caesar, right? A buzz cut.
I haven't. That was like I started growing it out in college. Cause like my mom was not fucking with. She was like, you wouldn't take care of your hair if it was long. So I was like, I didn't start growing it out till college type shit.
Damn.
And then I cut it all off once, probably like
Damn, what would he look like?
2-3
Woody
years
Dell?
ago.
Like J.R. Smith?
You got a J.R. Smith out his head.
Nah, I look like Michael B. Jordan.
Nah, more J.R. Smith.
No.
J.R.
Like-
Smith. Damn near.
Yeah, hey, J.R. was raw.
Who do people say you
Hold
look
on, I
like?
need to take a picture.
Fake Nav, bro.
Oh.
Fake
we've
and
already-
a half.
We've been through this.
No, but I mean like,
Who do you really look like?
yeah,
Um,
because we never heard no believable ones, and we're gonna just
Yeah.
pause. Should we pod through this? Oh, you need the key?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, we're gonna take a pause. Can we just timestamp it?
Yeah.
Yep, right before y'all talk about what I look like.
Bring that shit out.
Hey,
Your
I'm-
real culture.
I'm not a fucking jukebox, bruh.
You're a dancing. You're
A dancing, what? Dancing what?
I don't know what dancing.
You know what dancing?
Dancing monkey. I just started. We all just.
we
You
know
started
what-
using that accent. I was like, oh hell yeah.
Yeah, Uncle
just-
Ruckus.
We just use our elders, like our ancestor voices.
Yo, why did they hate black people back then?
That is crazy.
Bruh,
That's
they were
crazy.
doing
That's-
this kind
that's
of
how we're jumping back
Hey,
in.
they're trash for that. I ain't
With like
gonna
the
lie.
Aunt Jemimas and the.
Not like, yo, why is racism still alive? Can
Yo.
we solve it right now?
But remember
can
I'm
end
playing
it right
playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and that
Oh, yeah,
shit.
they're doing this kind of.
But they're showing also Native Americans getting pushed out of their land.
I was gonna say
I mean,
took
that's
a.
literally what's happening. At
What's
that
really
time.
crazy
Bruh.
about like the things that we don't really speak about, and we're back on the pod right now, really diving into some deep shit right now.
It's some American history.
Yeah, like
X.
I took a class in college about how like how Native Americans were perceived in cinema, and that's like if you think about it, like our perception of a lot of things is derived from how we like interpret movies and see like and how we're exposed to movies and film and shit like that.
Yeah.
So it's like we always seen the Indians as like bad people, like in cinema. You know, like they were like the outlaws. You know, like like they were never.
Oh yeah, in the old Western movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What, you know, and so that kind of helped paint this picture of like this was never their land. You know, so it was just crazy to really think about how like damn like there's racism and then there's racism so deep where it's like it's affecting generations forever just based on shit that's
it's
like
written in
secondhand
history.
kind of thing. You know, like.
That shit's nuts.
That shit was really.
Nah, let's get off this shit.
It was really. it was really eye opening.
No, it definitely is. It
Yeah, that's
definitely is.
facts.
And like what I was saying, I was playing Red
We
Dead
know the
Redemption 2, and it
facts.
showed me Native Americans getting pushed out of their land and shit, and like how it's all people coming to the West and like just fucking
manifest
white,
destiny.
white people are just so grimy.
taking over the land.
They just don't stop, bro. Let's talk about
Just
it.
don't.
Let's
Oh,
Trev, explain.
wow.
Explain for all white people.
I was-
if it was the music industry, they were giving 360 deals to the Indians.
Pretty much. Maybe even less. So like,
Way more than that.
Way
They're
more
taking
than that.
'cause
everything.
they literally, it's
Hey,
like,
no, hey, you gotta.
They're actually
you
killing
gotta go
them.
that way.
That was
Hey,
so
hey,
insensitive
Hey, like,
of me. I'm
hey,
sorry,
hey,
guys.
all of you guys gotta go that way.
They're taking
That's
them
nuts.
and killing them too.
they're like,
Doing
record
some-
this album and then they off them and then they sell the album afterwards. So shit.
Okay.
Posthumous.
Record this
Yeah.
album. You and your whole family gotta move to some like unknown location. We're gonna take
With
everything
no
from
resources out there.
you. Yeah. And
Just slide over. Now I
and
saw.
yeah, we have guns.
No, yeah, I posed that question as a test to see what your knowledge was on, you know what I'm saying, on how the Native Americans and Indians
Our
were.
view of history.
Yeah, you know, because I took the class on it, so, you know, I'm
Yeah.
definitely
I
know what's
didn't.
going on.
I'm definitely not racist. I'm definitely not racist.
No, I saw. I was on YouTube and I got this ad for. I don't want to get political, but there's a new prop. I don't know what number it is, but basically they're trying to ban like all the online gambling shit because it's not paying out the Native Americans, which
Bitcoin.
definitely made me think. I was like, wow, they're dodging all that Native American tax and all that. That's why I think they're trying to ban it, right? Like all of them, like FanDuel.
I
Like all
remember
the sports betting
I remember
shit.
sports betting was going through something about a year or so ago. I didn't know that. Though.
I don't know how successful it's
mean-
gonna be because there's so much bread into those companies now.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Why
what
can't they
that's-
just give the Native Americans a chunk?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, break
I'm
them
not-
off.
I'm not a politician, but I do be
Yeah.
politicking.
But no, I just thought that was really interesting because you got like all these new companies like Steak. Drake's promoting that new company.
Yeah,
Steak.
like how do
Yeah.
we have a new
That shit's
casino
hap-
in Elk Grove?
that shit's
Is that
hap-
on a reservation? How the fuck did that work?
That's been a project for like a day.
Hey, what
is.
kind
I
of
don't
Pop Tarts are those?
S'mores,
S'more.
the best one. You want a piece?
Yeah, I do
You
want
want
to
me?
see.
The best ones. Though?
Those look
know.
really
Those are
good.
not the best ones.
The best one is the frosted strawberry.
The classic.
The that's
Nah,
an
the
OG.
brown sugar is always the one that hits.
Hey, that's
That's
one that
the
I can
best
eat the
one?
most. That's
yeah,
the one that
the brown
I
sugar
can
one
eat every
is
time.
really good. The strawberry one is great. But how do you prepare it though? In the toaster
toaster.
or the microwave?
You're
Toaster.
supposed to do the toaster.
Yeah,
I like
it's
the
like
toaster.
I'll either eat it just plain like cold or toaster.
Raw.
Now, plain cold is probably the worst way
raw,
to eat it.
raw
But-
Pop Tarts were good up until I.
Till I toasted it for the first time.
Yeah.
After that, it was
No,
like,
yeah.
so what was I doing?
After you taste the toaster?
You never microwaved a Pop-Tart?
I definitely have.
I still do. I still do.
Bro,
No,
it's
you ever-
warm and soft. It's way better.
You ever?
Nah,
you
you
ever,
can nuke it though.
You ever?
You can nuke it and it'll turn black.
You ever
No, you
forget that
can't.
there's
Yes, I swear to
foil?
God.
You don't put it
you
in with
put it
the
in there for
foil?
2
I know,
minutes.
but hey, the first time I tried,
You
like
put it-
I forget sometimes.
You just throw it on a towel. If you throw it in for longer than a minute, it's burning.
Why would you put
What?
it?
Yeah.
I'm like in it. I'm
like,
putting in there for
honestly,
15
But
20
that-
seconds
no,
max.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying is y'all never done that. Y'all never burned them.
Nah,
Fuck
I've
no.
never
That's
put
what
it in
made-
the microwave.
That's what made me stop doing the microwave shit too, though, because I started burning them.
But
Wow.
you didn't think to just like go less on the time.
Nah,
just
My homie puts butter on them. Butter
I
in the
never tried
microwave?
that.
That
Might
kind of
work.
sounds fire.
Might work. That might enhance.
But the brown sugar,
brownie.
the brown sugar ones are elite.
Yeah.
You know,
I can eat them.
s'mores are good. The strawberries are great.
strawberries are just undefeated. It's like a glazed donut.
Nah.
Yeah, it's a classic.
As a kid,
There's
though,
definitely s'mores over strawberry.
as a kid though, I always wanted to be like a toaster strudel kid.
I fucked with toaster strudels. Now,
Oh, remember the
toaster
commercials where they were
Toaster
just
strudels
like
were the one.
Those
doing
were
the
undefeated.
icing?
But it was like
Like-
they took a little more to prepare. Like a Pop Tart, you could.
I'd make 4 at a time. then
But
it's
yeah,
just
toaster
done.
strudels
Yeah.
were addicting. Like they were
Yeah.
flaky, and you get the
it was
icing.
just great, bro. Hey, you
Oh
ever
my
like you ever
God.
when tearing the icing thing, like you tear into the bag on accident, and then now when you
Goes all over.
when you glaze it, it's not that
It's not
small
the
line.
squiggly- yeah, it's like a
and you,
fat ass.
and you're hella sad. Like damn.
Nah, that's when I just spread it.
Yeah, I'll use
Yeah.
that. I'll fucking use
Well,
a
because,
butter
I mean,
knife and spread it.
Let's be real. Like the first time we were trying to do it, like
I was
the
trying to do the
commercial.
squiggly. Yeah,
No,
I was
for
trying to do
sure.
the
Starting from the
squiggly.
I
corner.
mean, by
and get the...
you know, once you realize it's like it shit all tastes the same.
Oh yeah, I just want that thing all over.
Nah, that shit kind of tastes better when you got
And
the
then-
squigglies, bro.
And then you drink the frosty packaging out of it too, like the remaining.
Oh, you used to slurp
Oh,
it.
you're
That
going
shit
crazy.
was the
Oh,
worst.
you're going crazy.
I'm not leaving any frosting.
I'm
At
definitely not
all.
slurping.
No, I'm not slurping
frosting.
it, but I'm definitely hitting it with the.
Oh, I thought you said you were going like this
No,
over your mouth.
nah.
like a shot
I don't.
in the club.
Yo.
What? Drive the boat.
Hey, Trev definitely drove the boat in a club.
How
You
many
defi-
boats have you driven?
How do you guys know the terminology? What does that even mean?
You know what it
I
means.
just
Yeah,
found
I
out.
know.
I just found out what
Wait,
that
Pouring
was.
someone a shot
no,
in someone's
No,
mouth.
that's when
It's like-
you're getting the shot. When you're driving.
when somebody pours the out the bottle. on
You're
your mouth.
driving.
Oh yeah, we drive.
Wait. It's
So wait, no, yeah. So you're getting it poured into your mouth?
wait.
No,
Is it
no.
driving when you're pouring it or when you're getting it poured?
No, when you're getting it poured.
That's driving.
And Trevor's definitely been driving.
Nah.
Trevor
I'm
definitely
on-
asked to drive.
I'm wakeboarding on the back of that shit.
Wait, so-
I'm doing tricks right now.
It's on the tube, the single tube.
I'm
like
for
this.
sure on the tube.
He's parasailing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm definitely not parasailing. Definitely not parasailing. No, but what's it called when you're pouring the shot?
Yeah, what's that?
I don't know.
I feel like that's the person driving.
Driving
damn
the
near.
boat. You just made that shit up.
No, I did it.
Nah, cause they always ask. So who's gonna
That-
drive the boat?
Yeah.
But they already have the bottle in their hand ready
if they're
to pour.
asking you to drive the boat and you're getting
Yeah, you're the one drinking it.
I think that's all backwards. They need to switch that. The driver should be
I
pouring it.
think.
The passenger. No, I think it is the driver is the one getting it.
I'd like to
drinking it.
speak to the CEO.
Yeah, but it's
Drive
like,
the
that's
boat. We
backwards.
have to change this.
Meg the Stallion.
The passenger,
And
the
Tori,
one
Meg and
riding
Tori?
the boat is getting the drink poured in their mouth.
The
Ride the
game's
boat.
fucked up. That's
Yeah, the rap game's fucked
conclusion
up.
is the game is
The
fucked
rap
up.
game?
That game is fucked up right now.
You
that?
hate women in hip hop. Is that what you're saying?
Wow.
I love women and I love hip hop. I literally don't
But
know.
you don't
which
love
one
women
which
in
one
hip hop though.
I love women in hip hop as well. I don't know which one I love more, women or hip hop.
Well, let's get to the bottom of it.
Well, my
Yeah.
women. The bottom of what?
Hip hop and women.
Um,
Where's their place?
Where's
Where?
their place?
That's
Hey,
crazy.
That's
Hey,
nuts.
their place is everywhere. As
My
Wrong answer. Their place is at the
Y'all
top.
really-
I feel like
Casa Sukasa, right?
I feel like before they weren't allowed into some of the positions, but I feel like as of recently they've been really striving.
All right, what's your favorite? Who's your top 3 female rappers?
female. rappers.
Probably Young Miami.
Ice Spice.
Ice
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice is crazy.
This nigga's a munch.
You are definitely a munch.
You talking to him or you looked at me and said it? But he
What,
called,
wait,
You're
what
all
is a
munchers.
munch?
he called you a munch. I didn't call you a munch. Why am I catching that straight? What the fuck?
Hey, isn't there like a smooch or something?
No, it's
fuck?
Munchin.
It's definitely people
the
are
other one?
people are definitely getting called smooches for some reason. I don't know what that means.
What is it?
It's definitely some East Coast shit.
A Sped
Whoa,
kid?
wait.
What is
Wait,
that?
what?
That's what I learned in a Millie's podcast.
A sped kid?
Yeah, like a special ed kid, like someone who rides on
Bad kid? Wow.
Kid, wow.
Damn,
that's-
I wish I knew about that one in 6th grade.
Oh yeah.
Dude, he's
Hey, Sped boy. All right, I'm all in. Hey,
That
like,
is a solid one.
hey, like Ralph and Ed.
they were all Sped kids, I think.
Oh, for sure.
That whole cul-de-sac.
Especially the dude with the fat retainer around his mouth.
The headgear.
Right.
Jimmy-
I used
And
to
the
wear
dude with
headgear.
plank.
Oh, I never told you guys about
The
that
dude with plank.
story.
Huh?
I remember that. I didn't tell you guys about how I had to wear headgear. So I fuck with Jimmy, man. Fuck off. Jimmy's tight.
You did say you had to wear
Yeah, and then we had
headgear.
to go to a bathroom break, and I never brought it back.
Whoa.
Let's talk about it. Yeah, I had to wear
Let's talk
fucking
about it.
headgear.
Like,
I was in
like
middle
for
school.
your teeth? It
Yeah,
went all the
I
way.
used to suck my thumb.
I used to do that too.
And so
Wait,
I had
how old
overbite.
did you do it to?
I mean, I probably stopped like 6th, 7th grade, to be honest. You know
How
what
old
I'm
is
saying?
that?
That's probably like
What, like a
Wait,
light?
Well,
Because
wait,
I
it was
stopped
pretty-
at
it
I
was
stopped at
lucky
10.
late. Yeah, it was lucky late. Like
Wait, you
I
said
would do-
7th grade?
Bro, I would
You were
do-
sucking your thumb?
like not like that. Like it wasn't like it wasn't like a like a full time thing. You know, like as a kid it was right there, but like if I had to sleep or whatever, 6th grade, yeah, my parents were going through a divorce and shit. I was just like,
No, I was doing
out.
it too.
I was just sucking my thumb.
I did it till I was 10.
Does it feel good?
I mean, it just helped me fall
like,
asleep.
It's a tick, yeah.
It wasn't like every night, but if I had trouble falling asleep, I'd just be sucking my thumb. But that was like, I don't think like 7th grade, I don't think I was, because I had braces at the time, like maybe 6th grade.
And then what does it do? It just bring all of your teeth inwards?
Well, I mean, so sucking your thumb,
it pushes them out.
It causes an overbite. So I had an overbite. So like I had to get braces, and then I had them for a little bit, and then like it got to a certain spacing where it's like, all right, now we have to pull your we have to install headgear, and you have to wear it at night.
Damn.
And I was probably like a freshman in high school, yeah, because I'm pretty sure I got that shit in like 7th or 8th grade. And then I remember like freshman year or whatever, my sister was just like, I'm gonna take a picture and expose you.
Wait, what did the headgear look like?
It was just like a thin piece of fucking wire.
It went all the way around.
Yeah,
I've never seen that shit in real life.
Dude, I didn't either, man. It was like so fucking embarrassing when I had that shit. When they told me, I was just like,
you didn't have to wear it at school though.
no, fuck no. I was never gonna wear it at school, even if they told me to wear it at school. You got me fucked up.
Hey, I'd wear it at school. Bro, it would be hard on me.
I couldn't do it.
Bro,
a little silver thing is kind of like a grill. Kind of.
No, bro.
I would make that
regular braces are like, I fuck with regular braces.
Think about
kids at that time.
You ever seen Finding Nemo?
I have to see what it looks
Look
like
up Finding Nemo.
Kids at that time,
and they're ruthless.
What is it called?
Look
don't
up
give a
fucking
fuck.
headgear.
Honestly, if you just type in like braces headgear,
you look different from.
But
the
it
rest
was
of
like
us. We
it
gonna
was
brush
like
your ass.
like my perception when they first told me was like, I'm gonna have to have this big thing, but really it was just like this strap and then like this metal bar, and then you like tucked in these metal bars. It kind of hurt. Like you had these attachments.
Which one?
And the bars would clip it. Yep. Those.
Which one?
They look gnarly.
This one?
Yeah.
Let me see that. Oh yeah, I'm good off that. Fuck no.
Good off of that.
I look different from everybody else in the school.
Yeah,
I'm
you just look like
definitely not wearing that.
a
no one
nerd.
knew. I never told anyone. This is like my first time ever telling really anyone.
you definitely get called a sped kid.
For sure.
Dude, those shits hurt.
I only had to wear them for like a year at night. And
So it actually
kinda
worked.
hurt.
It helped your overbite.
Yeah.
Bro, I probably should have got that. I have a crazy overbite. But,
I mean,
yeah,
my dentist. I realized my dentist was mad old school, so I don't even know if I needed them.
I feel like you
I
didn't.
probably did, but like it was just one of those things where it's like,
well, the braces
holy
technology.
fuck! If someone finds out I have to wear headgear, this is the end of me.
Yeah, they probably had typewriters at your
Switch
dentist.
Facts.
No, but I fuck with braces though.
You guys never sucked your thumb?
No.
I used to have a little blanket.
I fucked with braces.
Hey, wait, did you guys have a dentist office where like they had like cool video games while you waited?
When I was younger, they had the 64.
You used to have the train going up around the top of the rooms.
Wait, did you guys ever go to Dr. Grossman in Sac?
Nah.
His shit was kind of hard body. It looked like a kind of rainforest cafe as soon as you walk in. I don't know, man.
Because dentists are scary. And my
They're
shit,
mad scary. They have to make them like
my shit was really old school, bro. Like it had bars on the fucking window. I do remember one thing they had.
Wait, why? Like people were trying to break it.
Yeah,
Dentist
yeah.
office?
It was near Sac State actually. They had
I would
all
break
these
in.
old.
They got the
come
drug.
up.
It
they
had
got the
all these
drugs
like
in there.
old like Disney like little figures, like T-Rex was up there and like Mr. Potato Head and shit. And then they always had like the dentist art, like the crocodile getting his fucking tooth pulled and shit like
the
that.
little mouth thing.
They all had like
Yeah.
dentist specific ass art where it's like that's
Yeah.
kind of fly for a dentist, you know?
No, I'm not gonna lie. The dentist used to be really scary.
Damn, the art at dentist office were crazy. Like
Yeah, they used to go
the
down.
dinosaurs brushing their teeth with the big ass.
They all had messages, you know?
Yeah.
My
That shit
dentist,
used to
he
be
just had.
Don't forget the
scary.
floss.
Bro, getting a fucking cavity filled is the worst thing.
Cause you don't know
Yeah,
what they finna
oh
tell
my-
you. You don't know what the fuck's going on in your
Hey.
mouth. So it's like whatever they tell you, you're like, okay.
Yo, when
That should be
when they
numb
told
as fuck.
when they tell
Yeah.
you when they tell you they have to fill a cavity, oh my god, why does bruh, like even though they numb it, it's just like it's like hitting a nerve in
That
there.
smell,
man.
That's
I hate
exactly
that
what it
smell.
is.
And the drill is like
like just your teeth dust.
yeah, and it's like
You see it
it's
coming
hitting
up.
it's hitting a nerve in there that like tingles throughout your whole body. I feel like
I think the best feeling though is when they rinse your mouth and then
With
they
the little
grab the
thing and
vacuum
the
thing.
suction thing.
Why you go to the best? Why'd you
Oh,
go to
yeah.
the best feeling? Dentist?
Bro, you
there's
got-
Oh, yeah, the water
good feeling.
cause it's the
I fuck
end.
with it. I only had to
It's
get
the
2
end.
cavities filled.
It's the
So,
end,
like,
bruh.
Lips
That's
are,
it.
Lips are hella dry.
it's
and
the home
shit.
stretch. That's when they send you on your way. They might give you some gauze or something.
They give you that toothbrush and floss.
Yep, in the little bag.
Yeah.
Were y'all lying to the dentist about how often y'all floss?
Oh yeah, everybody
sure.
does.
Every time.
Nobody tells the truth about that.
You're like, hey, buddy, it looks like
You ain't.
is this roast beef?
Honestly, I just started telling them the truth because it was like,
Yeah,
I feel like they already know that
Yeah.
they know that everybody lies, and it's just like,
Nah.
so how often you been flossing? And then like it just got to the point where it's like, honestly, you already know.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
already know. I'm
Yeah,
like,
as a-
I flossed this morning because I knew I was coming here, and it's like,
But-
probably haven't flossed.
They
in, like,
always knew
2 or
by
3 months.
if your gums bled.
Yeah, every time. As a kid, you always thought you would get in trouble for that type of
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? But you get to a certain age, like, nah, like they're trying
It
to help
really-
you.
yeah.
Right now.
So you guys don't lie to the doctor,
No.
Now, nah.
but you have.
My mom was in
yeah.
the room. I did as a kid.
Yeah, if my mom was in the room.
Yeah.
What you was telling
I had
the
to-
truth?
No, that's real.
Are you sexually active?
I had a shitty like eating and like sleep habit back then, so I had to like kind of lie too. Where it's like
those questionnaires?
What was the eating?
Yeah.
What was the eating habit?
it's just like I'm not treating my body the best, so it's like I'm not gonna. I was already fucking my body up like as a kid, like eating,
Yeah, I know,
like,
but
shit.
but I would definitely tell the doctor, like,
You
tell
would
the
still be
doctor that,
truthful?
because it's like, bro, my parents are the reason why I have this eating habit.
Nah,
Like,
see, look.
you mu-
I'd lie sometimes, and then one time I like told the truth on this questionnaire, and then they gave me a pamphlet for depression, and I was like, oh fuck.
Yo,
I'm going back to lying.
and we were just
Yeah,
talking.
because they'll phone your parents
I
about
was
that shit
like,
we
too.
were just talking about this.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
Hey, can I have another
I
beer,
need
Trev?
to get back to lying, bro. Yeah, I got you.
Not yet, for sure.
that's one of them things, though, bro.
Wait, what were you
It
talking
was,
about?
it was a drink questionnaire. That's what it was. It's like,
Oh yeah.
how many alcoholic beverages are you having a week? And I was like,
Shit.
I was partying at the
17?
time. Like, I was lit at the time. So I'm like, yeah, I drink like a couple times a week, thinking it's just normal.
Right there,
Oh,
on your
yeah,
right,
see,
on your
that's-
right, on your.
That'd be
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, I got it.
Cause like if you ask a college kid that, like,
Bro, and I was in college, and I was just
Oh,
like,
yeah, see,
I'm,
it's
I'm
like-
living it up right now.
they're all gonna seem depressed.
They were just like, are you okay? Like, I was just like, fuck, I thought that shit was regular.
Yeah, I thought that shit was regular. Like, all my friends feel
Because
like this.
they trick you, though. Like, it wasn't the most craziest one.
Yeah.
It was like C. It was like,
Yeah.
Are you
on the spectrum, it wasn't like 8+ a week. It was like
Mm.
3 to 4 a week.
Yeah.
You know, it was like a happy medium. And then they're just like, yo,
Hey,
what the fuck's up with
it's
that?
that onset
What's up with this
depression
kid?
right there.
Let's put him on a watch list.
Last
serve
time I
him
told
some.
them the
Let's serve
truth.
him some antidepressants.
Yeah, let's get this kid on.
Prescribe him
Let's get this kid on the big pharma wave.
the mood stabilizer.
You guys ever seen Dope Sick?
I've seen it pop up on my
What is
recommender
that?
before.
It's just basically talking about the start of OxyContin and how they were advertised as like the one opiate that was non-addictive to doctors, so that they would
Wow.
give them to their patients more. And actually, it was like all of their patients got addicted.
Yeah.
They thought it wasn't doing anything to them, but it was actually killing these people. And it got to a point where this doctor he was like, 14 of my patients have died from OxyContin overdoses when you guys told me that less than like 1% of patients get addicted to OxyContin.
I mean, that's real as fuck, because I just did that interview with this dude, Ryan Mills. And he was like
Great first name.
He was, that's his full name, Ryan Mills.
Yeah,
He's-
he has a
he's
great first
Ryan.
name.
I get it. I get it.
Go ahead.
That's crazy, because I know you as Belt. I didn't even know
Yeah.
your first name.
Don't speak it though. Go ahead.
He's like Voldemort. This dude, Ryan Mills, he was like a pro BMXer, but then he like got addicted to painkillers, and then like eventually like addicted to heroin and shit like that, and lived like a gnarly ass lifestyle. And he was just explaining it like back in the day, like late 90s, early 2000s, they were just prescribing them shits like it was nothing, and didn't
Yeah.
really know the repercussions of like how addictive these
That's
opiates are.
Crazy, because that shit is still recent, like 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
So
for sure.
that just shows you like how much we're still kind of figuring this whole
Yeah.
medicine shit out.
No, man.
Damn.
We don't even know the long-term effects of Bluetooth. Bluetooth, I think.
Yeah,
because
back
I
to
think
this.
I think
That's
about it
facts.
like
Back
this.
to
It's
this
like, bro,
again.
because I feel like we're gonna be the generation of just like, damn, bro, like,
Damn, that shit was doing that shit to our brains.
yeah, like
We're the guinea
we're
pigs for
50,
sure.
We're 50 years old and we all about to die, like, you know, or we all have this type of cancer, or you know, God
Yeah.
forbid.
Fucking
From
AirPods.
From iPhones, from
Everybody and their
anything.
mom had an iPhone. It's over.
That's why I'm just like,
Damn,
Fuck
yeah,
it though.
Fuck it.
Okay.
Y'all going
at
down
this
with
point,
me.
We really don't have.
It's
a
not just
choice.
me.
Wait, so in that show, the doctors were the ones left in the dark because the people that were making the medicine was saying all this shit,
Yeah,
but it wasn't. So
literally.
the doctors didn't even know.
The doctors didn't know.
That's scary that they were just throwing shit
And it's
out.
like, yeah,
Don't
that's
even
the
know what
person
it
that
does.
you're thinking is like the most qualified. It's like anything the doctor says is good.
Right.
And during a point in the show, like the doctor that had like all these people in his town die from people that he prescribed OxyContin, like before
You off himself?
no well, I don't know, but when the sales agents that were selling OxyContin to the doctors, like on their first meeting, like he gave them like a 2-pill sample or some shit. And then like as people were dying in his town, like I guess he got addicted at one point and it got just crazy. Like he was buying like opiates off the streets after that.
Wait, he
The
himself?
doctor, yeah. He got
He's
addicted
the
to
one that
them.
got it?
Hey, because
Yeah.
that was one thing too. And I was talking to the dude Ryan. He was like, it came to a point where I was selling heroin, and I was selling it to like professionals, like lawyers, doctors. Like, I'm sure that's real. You know, like
That's
real professionals being addicts, functional addicts.
Man, if I was a
What?
If you were a functional addict,
if I was a doctor,
how many would you be writing yourself prescriptions?
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
Yeah, nah.
But you'd have homies that could write it. Though.
Yeah, because now you have all doctor homies.
Would you sell prescriptions though? Would you be a crooked doctor?
Incriminate
I mean,
yourself
we're never gonna be
now.
doctors, so why
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
does it
Well,
matter?
I don't know. He's Asian.
I might quit No Jumper tomorrow and start.
He's Asian. Hey,
Yeah, that one was actually pretty crazy.
I think I would do it.
You might turn into Ken Jeong.
Yo, the price
He's a real man.
of walk,
That's a real.
the price of walk right now.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah, you'd low key.
You think there's a stockpile of just?
Of activists.
Wouldn't doubt it.
You think they're still making
For
acts?
Hey,
sure.
I feel like there's like 2 or 3 just
There's an act
box-
reserve.
like boxes,
Yeah, backdoor.
possibly a pallet of just
Back.
activists just sitting there like it's gold.
In the freezer?
I don't know, being cryo freeze for people that wake up in
Have
3,000.
you guys ever poured up?
Yeah,
I've tried part of a line in Miami.
used to be addicted to lean in high school.
I
Really?
used to sell that.
That's like
shit.
liquid heroin, they say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, like it
Damn.
wasn't really like addicted to lean. I feel like I got addicted to substances from lean. Like, in high
like you were
school.
pouring Zans in the lean and shit.
Yeah.
That's the only time I sipped. It had a Zan in it.
Sand in the lean.
That's crazy.
Tasted so good.
See, I don't think I drank enough to like actually really feel it.
Yeah, that's
feel
how
it.
I felt too. I just tasted it a couple times.
Yeah.
The same.
I blacked out that night.
Said the Hennessy worked though.
Played some Future and it was different. Because you
Playing
can't
Taste
pour.
by Tiger.
You can't pour up at Coachella.
That's what you were singing.
Can you pour up at Coachella?
I don't think it would be fun to.
There's only certain
Yeah.
drugs you can do
Yeah,
at Coachella,
right.
right?
Maybe at the scissor
Just
set.
be on the grass.
Not in. Yeah.
Post some scissor up on the
butt
scissor
naked.
set.
Butt naked.
You would probably pull up at like the Hobo Johnson set or something.
That's crazy.
Bro, that's disrespectful, bro.
Why? That's Sac Town.
Bro, I don't.
Talk about it. Let's go.
I fuck with Sacramento, man.
I'll fuck with Sacramento too. Hey, but pulling up at a Hobo Johnson concert is nuts.
Hey, what drug do you guys feel like is like going out of style?
Out
They're
of
all out of
style.
style, man.
Out of style.
Don't
but I
do
just-
drugs.
but I just
Crack.
I just mean in like culture.
Oh,
and, like,
speaking of crack,
like culture and like what they portray. Like
Crack is
modern
out
day.
of here, bro.
No,
Crack is out of here.
No,
That's a crazy.
But I feel like it was
cycle.
never like it was.
Nah,
never,
it
like,
was kinda
made
poppin'.
Cool.
It was kind of
It was-
popping.
It was made cool in like American culture.
like
Yeah, I
no,
think,
very
like-
early
Hey.
in the crack wave.
speaking of crack, Freeway Rick Ross sat on this couch.
That's hard.
That's pretty crazy.
You know, someone rented out the podcast studio and interviewed him. He was breaking down a lot of game about the crack epidemic, right? That's what they call
Yeah.
it.
I wonder if he ever gets tired of like talking.
For
about
Talking
sure.
about that, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. But it was just dope because he's pretty legendary,
Yeah, legend.
you know. So it was
He's
pretty
the
dope.
legend.
But let's get off the drug topics, you know.
Yeah,
like,
and the illegal.
He was like, I wasn't done talking about crack.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
feel like cigarettes are going out of style.
we're at the vape
Really
life
not.
now,
No.
brother.
Yeah, it's the nicotine.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah, nicotine's
maybe-
not
yeah,
left.
I was
it
like-
hasn't
Yeah,
left.
it's
It's
never.
just
It's gotten bigger
vape.
actually.
Yeah, it's like
it's gotten to
imagine,
the kids. They got the kids now.
yeah, imagine
I feel
if
like it's just
But
transforming.
do you feel like
I
that's
feel like
the end of cigarettes? Like it's
bro, it's,
cigarettes.
They'll
cigarettes
always be a thing.
I feel like cigarettes themselves aren't as cool, but tobacco and like nicotine aren't going out of style. They just like evolved,
cigarettes.
yeah.
First of all, cigarettes are
industry
way cooler
evolved.
than vaping. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
cigs look pretty cool,
Come on, man.
but vaping is like nah.
But it's just like
It's
the
way
s-
easier, buddy.
I feel like
you're on a
cigarettes look
typewriter.
cool
It just
minus
doesn't
the
seem-
smell.
but
It's
it's
not-
like people
it's perceived
It's
different,
like
I think.
smoking weed versus hitting a wax pen.
No, not at all.
No,
No,
not at all.
Yeah,
Not at
because
all.
like a cigarette, like a vape, there's flavors and all this shit. Like the wax pen is still just it's still weed. It's
Yeah.
like it'd be different if it was like a e-cigarette. It's not e-cigarettes. It's like flavored shit. It tastes good. It doesn't. We don't look at it as like a cigarette. We don't look at it as like bad, or at least I don't. Or like
So same industry, just different look. Just moving with the times.
it's like the same concept,
technology.
but I think that correlation from a blunt and a wax pen to a cigarette and a vape.
It's literally smoke versus vapor. Like it's completely different. Like you can do that shit inside, since it is vapor and you're not smoking
I mean, you can hit a wax pen anywhere, right?
anywhere.
Yeah.
I guess I see what
Anywhere.
you're saying because
You
they both
know-
have nicotine, they both have weed. Like they definitely do have like
they're more like
comparisons.
publicly accepted forms of each.
You guys never got into vaping?
I definitely have.
briefly.
You have?
Yeah,
You still do?
yeah.
It's hard.
It's hard.
That's hard.
Well,
I was
mean,
hooked
he's
on them
being-
shits for a few
he's being
months.
real. He could have lied. So are you feeding
Yeah.
for it
Like,
right now?
did you buy? Yeah, I am.
I got to a point where I was
Yeah,
buying them.
Did you buy?
Where's
did
it
you
at?
buy, were you buying them?
Hit it
As
on the
a matter
pod.
of fact.
I was buying flumes, yeah. I got to a point where I was buying flumes.
Was that around your birthday?
last year? Yeah,
I mean, it's like, bro,
Damn.
like 6
that is
months at
facts.
least.
I have a backwoods pack up there, so I don't give a fuck if you vape or not, man. Hit that shit right now.
Yeah.
He's
Bro,
been
I hit
hitting
it
that shit,
every
yeah.
pod.
Yeah.
Where's it at? Let me hit it. Let me try it for the first time.
No, you've never hit it.
No, I never hit a vape.
That's
Well, I don't have
cap.
mine on me. I'm sorry, brother.
Aw,
What flavor is it?
Mine? I got many flavors.
I'm honestly
I
addicted.
think I got any flavor.
I'm allergic to nicotine. I think like that. Like it makes me lightheaded and nauseous.
I think
That's
that's
what
just
it's
what it
supposed
does.
to do.
That's
to
what
you,
it
though.
does. That's what it does.
Oh yeah, no thanks. I don't want to hit that.
Hey, you
That
remember-
shit
you
is
remember
nasty.
The first
some
time I
weed
hit a
in there.
backwood, bro. Yo, I stood up and lost all motor skills. I was,
You were
and-
zooted?
Yeah, and I had to go to school. It was like 8 a.m. for my
Shit'll floor you,
Oh
bro.
damn, yeah. I could.
8 a.m.
see,
You were
I was like-
hotboxing?
Damn.
Why were you
Yeah.
smoking a wood at 8 a.m.? How old were you?
I couldn't imagine going to
Still be
school
waking up
high
at
like
8
that,
a.m..
you know?
No, but the thing is, like, I
It's
used
like
to,
in high school, you have to be at school.
Nah,
at
I
like
used to take the
8:30
school
type
bus
shit.
to-
Oh, so you get there hella
early. At least,
You get breakfast every
at least an
day.
hour and 20 minutes
you were
early.
a sped kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, man, I was down near me too. Like my mom would have to drop me off hella early.
No, I'm just talking about riding the bus.
Oh yeah,
The short bus.
No, it wasn't a short bus. It was a pretty long bus.
It was a long bus.
Yeah, you
It was
were-
a long bus.
As a kid, everything's perceived bigger.
Yeah.
And we
That is
know
facts.
it's a bus.
It was a regulation size bus.
It was a regular bus.
Regulations.
Most of the kids on there had walkers. No, I'm just playing.
We all wore helmets.
We had helmets for extra safety.
yeah.
All right, we're going crazy.
I thought it. He said it. That's
Hey,
the
we're
crazy
we're
part.
keeping this, by the way.
No, we're keeping it. Come
Yeah.
on, man. It's
Yeah,
10th
yeah,
episode.
yeah.
You can't cancel us now.
Yeah, it's too late. It's too late. We in this
We've been
bitch.
talking
Sure
like this.
can,
We in this bitch.
but it's nothing.
We're established.
Nah, yeah,
We're
honestly, and
established.
and the sped kids at school were always brightened my day up. You know, they were dancing or smiling and shit. They always just embraced it. You feel me? You could learn a lot about special ed kids. Learn a lot from them. Learn a lot from them
That is facts.
because they don't
Some-
take shit so serious, man. Everything is
Nah.
Some of them be
some
wilding
of
out
it-
though. Hitting
Hold
it
on.
be kids
Hey.
though, but
Hey, some of
It
them.
definitely
Were,
still takes you serious.
hey, some of them were pissed.
Just
Like-
mad at life, like.
Like, some,
all
of them
right,
were pissed.
we're gonna go.
Some of them were pissed, buddy.
So speaking of Instagram, how do you guys feel about close friends?
Oh shit.
I did a post on Instagram asking for topics.
Yo,
Some of
cause
nice.
I'd be pissed. Hey, cause obviously I'd be pissed.
Yeah, I wasn't fully over that one.
Shout out.
either, so, yeah. Good duck closer. That was a good
shout out,
closer.
yeah, shout out to
All right, now close friends.
kids. How you feel about that?
I don't know.
You guys post on close friends?
Wait,
No,
you
I don't
said
have.
you-
I don't have a close
You said
friends.
you asked all your close friends for topics.
No. These are two separate things. I just mixed them up. I
You're
asked
saying
for
he-
topics on Instagram, and then I also wanted to get your guys' opinions on just having close friends because
Fucking close friends. Put that shit on your real story, pussy.
I don't
it's-
use it either.
I'm
not
in
gonna lie.
people's close friends where I'm just like, we're not even really close friends. Like,
Yeah,
I'm surprised at half the people's close
Just
friends.
post it
that
on
I'm
your real feed, man. Fuck it. Who cares?
yeah.
So you guys never post on your close friends?
Wait.
Never done that.
Yeah, no, never.
I don't
But-
even
but-
know how to
but
do
now-
it,
Me
actually.
neither.
But now that I think about it, like no, now that I think about it, like I see why some people post on their close friends because some people have a lot of family on there,
Yeah.
and work friends,
Yeah, I feel like if I had a
people
more
at the
corporate, if I had a
workplace,
more
corporate job. Yeah,
Yeah, for
I understand.
sure.
maybe. Yeah.
But fuck that.
Yeah, our job wants us to get wild on the story.
Yeah, they want
They're
the
just waiting for
opposite.
it.
All right, look.
No
I
jumper
asked-
employee
I
shoots. Oh, no, I'm just
Shoots us. All right.
Have
I'm
you-
off.
shoots up a
I got a
new
question.
build casino in Sacramento.
Have you had your salad tossed?
The fuck does that?
No, I have not.
What does that even mean?
I have not.
I feel like
The
I.
Instagram questions are always so
Next-
weak.
next
Why
question.
do Kelvin
Oh,
and Belt
come
sound
on.
so alike? Is it just the Sac accent?
Wait, damn, that's the second time we
Dude.
heard that.
Not
Really
yet.
sound
You
alike?
guys definitely, if you listen back on the pod, you guys definitely sound in unison at certain parts.
That's real shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, do something.
And this was
hug each other for
Hey,
that.
hey, real people.
Hug
Hey,
each other for that.
Dap
real
'em up,
people.
yeah,
Real
there you
people
go.
do real things.
That's just
Yeah.
what happens when you sit on that couch. You guys start acting the same. It's
Hey,
just-
man.
Start
Sink
sounding
into
the
that.
same.
Big shit popping, little shit. What?
Stop it, nigga.
Hey, well look. They finish each other's sentences too.
Let's go.
Hey, that was asked by a dude named Poems by Playboy. Do you guys want to hear any of his poems? Because he got a lot, and I want to
Yeah,
read some.
right
of them.
now.
Wait.
Run
What is
Run
that? Let me see.
Is this you?
Oh, you might know. Is this you?
Why does he have hella questions?
No, it's
No,
just
those
hella
are
poems.
No, that's
Oh.
his
It's
page.
poems.
He thought those
Hey,
were questions.
Hey, I'm gonna read one of his poems.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
please.
I'm a Mac. I'm a pro. You Adele. Used to smoke weed off a nail. She was blind till I bought her
Chanel.
channel. Caught COVID a third time. I'm in hell. Made my first million off a Zelle.
Oh.
Where would I be without the mail?
Hold on. Hey, hold on. Let me. Wait. Let me read this.
Round of applause.
Hey,
Wait,
can I read
Poems
this?
Brothers, hella different
No, no, no,
poems.
no,
read it.
no,
Read it
no.
how you want.
Poems by who?
Poems by I don't know.
Who's it?
These are raps.
Yeah, they're raps. But
You did that no justice. You
Oh.
gave it no real. Hey, all right.
Bro,
Read this one.
It
Read
says.
this one.
What is his title? What does his name say?
his name says poems.
Poems by
If
That's
it
a
says-
fucking poem.
then it's a poem.
Hey,
Read
make
this
make
Now
Tre-
you
make
could
Trevor
all,
read- make
you could
Trevor read
spit a
that one,
poem.
though.
You could spit a poem.
Nah, make Trevor read this one.
Nah,
Read
you
this
say
one.
it. I know what it says
No,
on there.
no,
No.
There's an
Hey,
N-word
yo.
on there?
Hella N-word.
Yeah.
This nigga
Wait.
wanna go bar for bar.
Yo, how's
Read
that
it.
a
Read it.
poem?
No, spit that
Read
shit.
it, read it, read it,
then.
read it.
Spit that shit.
He
then
put
read
some subliminals on there?
Bruh.
This nigga wanna go bar for bar, but he can't keep up. Running laps around this nigga. He can't even do a sit up.
Bro, I'm telling
If
you.
you feel some type of way, just know I keep the heat tucked.
Oh, yeah.
I see you talking to that bitch, but I didn't fuck.
Ooh.
How you getting the money? I don't see no blue bucks.
Ooh. Hey, we all gotta read one. We all gotta
Wait,
read
what's
one.
his name? What's his
Yeah,
name?
come
What's his
on,
name?
'cause
It's,
I read my shit.
Poems by Playboy.
Wow, shout
Hey,
out
I
Playboy,
read.
man.
I just feel like I'm sorry, Kelvin.
Hold
I feel
on,
like
hold
I
on.
read. My shit was the most best delivered so far, bro.
All right, well, we'll see.
Oh,
we'll
if
see
we
right
go-
now.
No, come on,
I'll
speak your
give it a
shit.
whole
Put your flavor
English
on it. 'Cause
accent.
I was really just.
I'll put the
Hold
sauce
on.
on the next
He
Speak-
I
was
got
re-
you, I
you
got
were
you.
reciting
I was
from.
really reciting shit,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I
he was
said-
reciting.
I said, hey, hold on. Hold on. I got an OnlyFans bitch. She want to film my dick. Told her she can film what she could fit. So she
Whoa.
filmed the tip. Turn around, baby. Let me see you strip. Bend her over. Show her how to fit the dick. Gotta
Why'd you pick a freaky one?
Hey, gotta know the trick, baby. It's a magic stick. Hold on, wait.
Woo.
That was a bar.
Now you gotta read one.
damn.
It says damn at the bottom.
Wow, I'm impressed. But also, you're a rapper.
Wow, his aesthetic is pretty dope on here.
And you went
The lines
third.
to it.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to follow, bro. That's just good content. I feel like.
You're about to start stealing this
Wait.
shit. Ghost writing.
Honestly,
Wait.
these might be song
All
starters.
right, pick one. You gotta
He
read
tags Fig Street every time.
It's fucking T-Rail.
It's T-Rail.
All
These
right,
are all of Tyga's unreleased raps.
read a fucking poem.
There's a lot of N-words on here.
There's some hard. Hey, there's some hard ones though. I mean, I'm gonna be real. read it. You add this.
All right,
Honestly,
all right.
I want to listen
I
to
got
you.
you.
I want to.
Yeah, he got it. He
Nope.
won.
All right, grab her by the pussy. 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 Like Donald Trump, I grab her by the pussy. It's consensual sex. I got it in the text. It's consensual sex. She gonna give me neck. It's consensual sex. My dick is on deck. Wait, this one has mad slides. Round 1, I start rubbing on her pussy. Round 2,
It's a story.
it's getting a little gushy. Round 3, this girl's a freak. The way she's sucking on my meat. Round 4, I'm liking her feet. Round 5, trying not to ski. Round 6,
You're freestyling
Yo.
now, man. No way.
yo,
Nothing
hey.
written. There was no.
He's reading his own notes.
He said round 6, my tongue in her pussy, have a meet and greet. Yo, it's still going.
that's
He's
a
still
bar.
going. Round
That's a bar.
round 7, she squirted. I hope it's not pee. Wait,
Oh my.
hold on.
All right.
JK, I'm a freak. I proceeded to eat. Hey,
Wow.
round 8, I whipped out my meat. She looking like, how he gonna fit it all that in me? Round 9, I had to take my time. Round 10, I creamed her pie. Sex so good, she thought she died. Sex so good, I made her cry. Yo,
He's abusing her.
yo, and then the hook.
Is this
but,
in
hey,
one night? How
bro, the
many
hook
rounds?
comes back in. Grab her by the pussy. Grab her by the pussy. Grab her
Honestly,
by the
no,
pussy.
You need to lay these
Very
bitches
well
down.
recited,
Wow.
Bell. Round of
9
applause for Bell.
rounds though.
Hey, can you produce a mixtape with him?
I
He
mean,
might just be a writer, bro. This might be.
He's the modern day Shakespeare.
Nah, he might be the modern
Yeah, you
day.
might be the one.
What's his name? That was running for Drake.
Quinn Miller.
Yeah, he's the new Quinn Miller.
yeah, you need to put a beat on that and really just spit some shit.
That-
Grab her by the pussy.
On a drill beat?
Remix. Wow.
And it's beat from Cash, not from
Cash Cobain remix.
Round 2, I got on my head. Round 3, she was dead.
Wait, is there any more questions? Because
Um,
shout out to Poems by
Poems by
Should I
Playboy.
follow back?
Playboy
I'ma
with an
follow
E
back.
instead of a Y.
I create extremely vulgar poetry.
Hey, thank you for submitting a question, bro.
Yeah,
and,
bro.
and his
the
question was
raps
about how
raps
you
is
guys
fire.
sound similar.
Raps is fire,
Oh, 'cause
man.
he's actually watching. Shout out to bro.
I mean, the
Yeah.
poems.
Yeah, so
Poems and raps are different. I just seen a movie with Azealia Banks and Jill Scott.
Haven't seen it. What's it called?
Bad movie, man.
Bad as in
It's-
good or
no,
bad
it's a
bad?
bad movie.
It's like La La Land.
It's a bad movie, bro.
all right, I thought this one was an interesting question considering we're all from Sacramento. What was it like for everyone's first time in LA? Because I feel like coming from Sac,
Wait, first time?
yeah, those
like,
first
I
times
went
in
to
LA.
Disneyland as a
Like,
kid.
yeah, on
dog.
some
But,
work shit or on
I mean,
some.
just like
Like
your
moving out
first
here to live,
experiences
or-
in LA.
Oh.
Like an adult experience?
Sure, we'll,
All right.
we'll go through that lens.
Okay.
That lens.
Because, bro, when I first moved out here, I was like, LA. I'm going to LA. I'd be in Long Beach. I'm going to LA. I'd be in Newport. You know, like, you really living here once you understand the landscape, the gang culture. You know,
I feel like shit's not too different.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I feel like it's still like it just has like it's not as big as a culture shock as if we weren't from California.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a
But now you're starting to realize the Northern California and Southern California differences. You feel me? Very different.
But that's what you like. I feel like you gotta kind of really look for those things because it's really one and the same. I feel like.
Yeah.
I remember my first times coming to LA. I was just hyped on going to Melrose. Like, did you guys ever do that, or did you go shopping in LA?
I wasn't
Yeah.
hyped.
First few times.
I don't really.
Yeah.
First few times, I definitely had that shit. Just because I used to watch it on YouTube all the time.
Yeah, that's me too. I was like, I gotta go to round
hella people on
two.
Melrose, like just
Yeah.
kicking it.
Oh
See,
go ahead.
I feel like the first time like I came out here, it was just kind of skewed though, because I came out here for work and it like everything was lined up, so it was way more like glamorous and shit than like actually just living out here is. You know, it's like okay, there's this Airbnb house in the hills that you're staying at, and you're like going to studio
that's what
sessions and like.
That's what a lot of people do though. Like a lot of people don't even live in LA, so like that's a lot of their realities of LA. Is just booking a B&B, knocking out what you need to do, and then getting the fuck out of here.
Getting out of here.
Which is eventually what I want to get to.
No,
honestly.
facts.
I don't.
Do you guys see yourself leaving LA?
Yeah.
Within the next,
I want to go to
the
New
next
York
10 years.
City, bro, so bad. I fuck with the New York vibe.
Yeah, New York is a vibration.
Wait, where would you guys move it if it wasn't LA?
Probably East Coast.
Probably New York.
New York?
Yeah, probably New York.
I want a whole different lifestyle. Like,
Yeah, I want to just change everything. I just want to just experience a complete change.
even I wanted to move overseas, like when I'm older.
Yeah, I want to.
Like that might be fine.
I want to live in
Thailand
Japan
or
for at
something.
least a year. I feel like.
Oh, I definitely want to go to Japan too. Have you guys ever been abroad, like overseas and stuff like that?
No. I mean, not since I was a kid. I only went to Vietnam though.
Philippines, regular.
I've never been.
Yeah.
I still got to get that on the bucket list. Europe. I'm trying to go to Europe.
Yeah, Ireland's not that far.
From where? I'm not Irish.
Turks is still considered the U.S., right? But that's Britain.
I
or
mean,
whatever.
that's
But
not.
that's not
he's
even-
saying like
that's
yeah,
not
like across the
down a
sea.
little bit, but
That's down a little.
I definitely want to go to Japan. Dude, Turks is like 3 hours,
Tokyo?
2 hours from the U.S. You know, like, I'm trying to go Australia,
So
across the
far.
pond, mate.
somewhere where there's a language barrier.
Yeah,
Or
preferably
just more
not.
of a just more of a culture shock.
Yeah, for sure.
I just want to just put it out there with the wolves. You know what I mean?
I just gotta find my way home.
Yeah, I just gotta find.
I don't know
I
what
can't
that
read. I
means.
can't read none of these signs.
My phone's dead.
My phone's
Nah,
dead.
see, that I feel like that's one of the few situations where I would kind of like start freaking out. I was gonna talk about that like a topic like biggest fears,
You can't even order food.
but yeah, like
My fear is having to take a shit in public.
in public, like
That's like a realistic fear.
in
That is a
front of
realistic-
What do you mean?
people,
It,
or
like-
just like in a public toilet, like
Yeah,
in a
just like
restaurant. or
having
something.
to like emergency shit somewhere, just like at the restaurant or like, you know,
Wait, what?
anywhere.
I've
Let-
definitely
let-
taken shits at restaurants.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do
but
it
it's just like
everywhere.
something I fear.
All right,
That's your
worst,
greatest fear.
Yeah,
He said one of my fears.
Oh,
I'm just
okay,
saying.
okay.
That's
let's
like
do
a-
greatest
Yeah,
then.
what's
Yeah.
one? Biggest fears.
That's just
biggest
like-
fears.
It's not like worst case scenario.
Like
you can always
nightmare.
But that's
type
like a
shit.
fear that's like, okay, realistically, you could be like, I'm scared of like, what,
Well,
fucking snakes?
heights-
When am I gonna
heights.
see a snake?
He's saying,
You know,
yeah,
like
he's
this
saying
is like a real ass fear that
realistic,
could be like, all right, bro, this could hit me tomorrow.
Yeah, no,
common
that's facts.
fear.
You know?
Yeah,
That's facts.
An everyday
a
fear.
probable fear. Yeah. Okay,
All right,
what's like
an
a
improbable?
well, yeah,
fear.
what's an extreme fear? Like
getting fucking captured by a Uber driver? Imagine you just get that one crazy Uber driver.
It's not about what happens. It's about what happens after you get captured.
I'm
I feel like
turning straight John Wick.
I feel like immense torture or like just like being eaten alive by something would be a crazy fear.
Like some Saw type
Yeah.
scenario.
Not e-
Ooh, now we're getting
yeah.
into some real shit.
Yeah.
You gotta
feel like-
cut your leg off.
I feel like being eaten alive would probably be. That doesn't sound fun. Like just watching yourself get eaten.
But what though? They got a mirror right
It
there?
doesn't matter. Like hyenas.
No, yeah, if there's a
wolves,
mirror, I feel like that
bear.
makes it that much worse.
Wait, a mirror? What do you mean a mirror?
I don't like the
Like that you could see yourself?
Yeah.
No, but if you look down and there's just six
yeah,
hyenas
that's
just going
a little
into your
but
stomach,
that's a little quick though. If it's strung out,
that's
that's
kind of strung
torture.
that's
out.
still a few minutes though.
Yeah, that's a minute.
remember, but what about like a months? Like the
Yeah, the
movies we be
tortures?
watching, like the
Yeah.
girl in the basement.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
that-
She
that's
rose the whole
crazy.
family underground.
Yeah, her dad raped traps her.
Stepdad.
Stepdad traps her into the basement and then continuously rapes her until she has like
Three,
three
four kids.
3 or 4 kids. You know what I mean? And she doesn't leave the basement for years.
And he was basically living two lives, like one with his wife and then one with that daughter. Like he'd come home and like it's a normal day type
and
shit.
the wife thought the daughter ran away.
Oh my god.
But she was in the basement the whole time.
Damn.
What? Wait, what
No,
was
yeah,
this
that's
called?
one of my
What?
fears too. I guess. I mean, that's just some scary shit. Obviously, scary shit is
Just
gonna be
being
fearful,
abducted.
but it's like, bruh, I'm not thinking about, oh my god, today I hope I don't get fucking kidnapped and tortured by this Uber driver. It's like, nah, I'm hoping I don't gotta take a shit
Yeah.
in a random spot. You know, I feel like I am paranoid of like, especially nowadays in this current climate of LA, it's just like getting followed home,
Getting
you know,
robbed.
stripped, bro. That's
Yeah,
one of
getting
my
stripped,
biggest. This is
yeah.
one of my biggest fears, bro. Just getting stripped and getting popped. but I try not to think about it. I mean, RIP P&B Rock, man.
That's just
Yeah, but I feel like we don't really put our. I mean, it can happen anywhere, but I try not to put myself in
I know,
a lot of situations where I can't get popped.
And for the record, we don't rock with any type of valuables on us.
Yeah, I was
guys.
like, we're not really
Don't
moving
even,
like that.
Don't
We
even
got
try
it
to
on
rob
us.
us, bro. I ain't got shit.
Yeah, I don't have shit on me. I'm broke.
That's not what you were saying at the house.
I'm broke.
I'm
bro.
broke,
You
bro.
said I rock
Dumbass,
everywhere with at least 5 stacks
I'm
on me.
broke. Bro. Never.
And a pair of rigs.
Never.
I mean,
Pair of rigs in my backpack. I'm not even wearing them. I have the Louis on.
I keep a pair of DS rigs.
I have
on
red.
me.
The red bottoms are on the feet, but I have the DS rigs just in the backpack if you need
On
that.
standby.
But I know. I mean, obviously, we're not flexing like rappers, like you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's one of the questions this whole P&B Rock situation brings about. Like, it's like, okay, if he was flexing and having a Maybach in the hood and had these big chains on, like, would he have gotten killed? And then like that's one side, and then the other side is like, damn, I want to live in a place where I don't have to hide my valuables and be able to flaunt my wealth.
Yeah, that's
or, you know,
that is
so
facts.
it's just like,
It's like dangling steak in front of wolves, bro.
in a sense, yeah. Like, I mean, I definitely wouldn't like. I just thought that would be like some common knowledge of just like, bro, don't go in the hood with your, you know. But maybe he didn't know where he was at.
Yeah. Or maybe he really wanted to stun on niggas that day.
And also, just being that big, like, egos can be high, and you can
Yeah,
feel
it's
like
I'm
you're
an artist.
untouchable.
I'm an
No,
artist.
facts.
If I got security with me, like, I feel
you guys
like
feel like his girl gave the drop?
I feel like we don't know.
I can't.
I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
can't put that on her.
Yeah.
we'll never know. But
Kodak's
But-
comments though.
I didn't hear about
Yeah,
his
that was
comments.
crazy.
Oh my
I mean, that
But
was wild.
but hold on. I feel like regardless if she gave the drop or not, like I hear that specific Roscoe's like
It's hot.
they be
Yeah,
like
for sure.
they be out there.
No, yeah,
They
for sure.
be-
That's
they
why
be out there.
I feel like what's more probable is like someone who worked there, or who was in there, or was in the parking lot.
That's all it takes is
Definitely
one
gave the
Yeah.
drop
Yeah.
before, you know, they're on their girls. But
It's
at
like
the end of the day, who really knows? So we can't really pinpoint it. But my biggest thing would be like, someone else can give the drop too.
Yeah,
if
literally.
you're not
Yeah,
posting.
no, that's
Yeah.
facts. It's like yo, like
feel like that's
he
more
he up
probable.
here right now. He's lacking. He doesn't.
It's
Have,
like how many
he doesn't have security on him. He's just with his girl.
Yeah,
run
it's like
down,
how many
run down.
how many people are following his girl to be like, oh, he's in my hood now. You know what I mean?
Also
Like,
possibility.
It's
A lot of people were following
It's all
his girl.
possible, but that's what
Really?
I mean. It's like it's
Yeah.
all. There's so many possibilities.
yeah.
Ultimately, we'll know
we'll-
when the shooters
yeah.
go out and say who they got the drop from.
We'll never know. We can't put that on nobody. I'm just trying to say it could be anybody.
Yeah.
No, it's facts, man. RB, PNB. But yeah,
RIP,
that's just
bro.
one of my things. Like that, my anxieties of just moving around in LA, especially as a cameraman. Like you gotta just head on a swivel, know where you're at. Like
Yeah.
that shit be
Yeah.
getting scandalous. But
Yeah, but
Which is crazy that they still shoot a lot of movies out here.
well, I mean, it's
Considering
never
all
gonna
that.
go away. And it's honestly, it's
and
like,
it's,
bro,
I feel like
we
cameramen.
shouldn't have to worry about this shit. You know, like
Yeah.
shit gotta get in check. I mean, something's gotta tighten up. Like the world is fucked right now.
I
Yeah.
feel
It's just
like,
gonna
I
be
feel like
crazy.
cameramen are usually, like people don't really fuck with them, cause it's like cause
robbed from another cameraman.
if you do end up if you
Oh, that
if
nigga got that lens I always
Oh, yeah.
wanted.
cause if you do get away as the cameraman, like you most likely have evidence now of what the perpetrators
Yeah.
were.
Yeah, no, I
That's a
feel
good
that.
point.
I feel that for sure. But shit, anything else we should talk about before we wrap up, man? Episode 10. We're still gonna get a guest. T-Rail's still gonna pull up.
Yeah.
I don't know. And anything else? I'm about to do an interview with Capolo, so I think he's pulling up. I might have to end it.
Hey.
Episode 10.
Episode
Out of focus.
Out of focus, man.
Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for real.
All right, yo.
Dude.
Love you guys.
Peace.